Okay, so it's terrible.
Sweet beans, it's Thanksgiving stream. Welcome in, everyone. Hope everyone's having an absolutely fantastic Thanksgiving so far. And Mimi with the resub and the raid, welcome in. So much stuff happening, we haven't even started yet. How's everyone doing? Oh, thank you so much for the raid, Mimi. I was hanging out in stream until I had to go live myself, so I hope I didn't miss anything fun in the last 5 minutes or so. How's everyone doing today? Also, congratulations, Brev, you'll get beacon color choice today, and also book entry. I've got everyone's book entries written down. In fact, I'm going to write down just so when I get to yapping, I don't forget to actually do Mimi's, but 1x for Mimi. We got to update your tree. Update tree. There we go. I got it written down. I finally spawned. I'm here, guys. I've also made a little bit of tweaks since the last time around. I've definitely been messing around with stuff as well, and I don't know if I'm going to share it this stream. I feel like that's beta testing. Do you ever, chat? Let me ask you this question. Do you ever go off to do something and then be like, but what if distraction? Like you had a set goal in mind, and then you're just like, yeah, but this also looks really cool, and you just keep going down the completely wrong path, creating something that's incredibly fun and entertaining, but absolutely does not serve the purpose you originally intended it for. That's me. That was me the last day and change. Oh, but yes, how's everyone doing? Let's say hi to everyone real quick. Obviously, Brev, welcome in, mate. Hope you're having an absolutely fantastic Thanksgiving so far. Mimi, how you doing today, mate? How is the rest of Trim? Welcome in, Potato. By the way, Potato, we still owe you a book entry from some time ago. If you're hanging around for a bit, we are going to be doing Minecraft, so we'll be able to put that book entry in for you if you desire. Let's see. Welcome in, Montana. Hope you're having a fantastic one as well. Is that everyone? I think I got everyone. I don't expect that today's stream is going to be exceptionally long or exceptionally busy. A lot of people in America, if you're living in America, are probably out celebrating with family, friends, things like that. 'Tis the holidays. Like, perfect example, I know Oob won't be around until way later tonight. I do believe that we should, I'm crossing my fingers here on this should have the new Minecraft servers working by next week. We have 2 going right now, and I'm not sure on the details of the All the Mods 10 one, but I think we're going to have the RL Craft Dragora series starting soon. What happened last stream? You got up to work. Last stream was kind of hilarious. We ended early because memes. I got paid to end stream. It's a TLDR about it. Chat thought I was joking around. I was dead serious. I got burrito early that night. But we did do a couple upgrades. Like, for example, if anyone was not here for the very short, 2-hour stream last stream, you might notice chat has been upgraded. Go ahead, chat. Spam some emotes and things like that. Just show off the new chat box. I did tweak it a bit from last time. I got our font to work. That's what I was struggling with. Oob had given me some criticism saying he thought it looked a little too busy. I think I made it too minimalist now. I might have a hybrid of in between there, but I made the backgrounds transparent instead of being like little chat bubbles. I got our font working, fixed some of the spacing, just little things like that. But I got chat upgrade seemingly working. There we go. Yes, let's go. I figured out how to do a couple other things I wanted to do. The TLDR of the whole tirade that I went off on the beginning, just the second there, was I was trying to get Sacrifice's newest command working. He wants to slap me with cheese. But of course, I couldn't just let him slap me with cheese. I mean, that would be way too simple. So I went off on this whole thing and then ended up not even finishing the cheese thing. All right, the cheese thing is still a work in progress. I'm kind of waiting on some tech to work out in order to get that fully functioning. But should I show you the new thing, chat? It's not really finished. It's more just me screwing around. But I think it's fun and entertaining. We might get stuck in fun and distraction land for a little while if we do that. You cannot figure out for the life of me why abilities aren't working in Vanilla Vault Hunters. Do you still want to call it that? Because I know there's been some issues with Vault Hunter, so to speak, some dramas, things like that. So I don't know if you still wish to call it to the same thing anymore. But with that said, let's see. I guess I'll show it. All right, chat. All right, don't blame me for being Dungeon Raiders. Okay, is that it's actually new? Being renamed to you're not sure yet? That's fair. In all honesty, I know I'm going to touch on the drama here for a second. In all honesty, I don't know if Vault Hunters as a series, as a server, as everything is going to be like dead now. I know technically, from what I understand, Iskall owns it, but since they willingly stepped away, understanding exactly why they needed to do so, I also presume that they would be a chill enough dude to be like, I also am going to give you guys permission to take this and keep going with it with me removed. This way everyone could enjoy it. You know, so Sadist was a weirdo too. Yeah, but they're in animation, so everyone that's in animation is automatically absolutely insane. That's just a given, okay? Chat, like, all right. Look. I know this might be a hot take, and I'm not trying to go against. I'm not talking for in sake of Iskall or anything like that. Like this is a completely separate subject, and I think I've touched on this before. But like, just because people do weird, kinky, strange things in their private life, I don't think that I don't think they need to be canceled for that. I'm going to go out on a limb here and say, like, that's them. Don't get me wrong. Is it weird, champ? Definitely, but like, that's also not anyone else's business, right? Fox, could you tell me what this book entry is? I will. Exclamation point book should also explain it as well. Like, perfect example. I don't know. Okay, well, that's illegal. That's just straight up illegal. So yeah, no, that's not cool. But like, perfect example, like, and this is not, I'm not saying that this is what's happening with Iskall, but like, if Iskall wants to date someone and they end up dating a fan or end up dating like a community member, okay, whatever. I don't think anyone has a problem with that, as long as they're not, you know, doing sus, disgusting, weird, exploity things, which I think is what ultimately ended up coming out, was that they were like manipulating people into like contributing in ways they wouldn't normally contribute because they thought they were more special than they were. Like literally taking the whole parasocial thing and cranking it up to 12, which is obviously not cool. Have people done worse things? Definitely. Do I think Iskall could potentially redeem themselves? Maybe. I mean, it really just depends. If they're just gonna like tuck their tail between I don't know if I want to drag foxes into this, but if they're going to tuck their tails in between their legs and just be like, nope, I'm just going to remove myself from the internet, then that's their choice. I'm not going to say that they have a good chance of redeeming themselves, but it's not like they literally murdered someone, right? Like a huge trust was broken, and that's going to take a lot of time to earn back if they're willing to put in that work and effort, which I don't know if a lot of people are willing to. I'm just saying. Kinky equals cool. Sending not safe stuff for minors, not cool. Also, no. As soon as a minor is involved in any way, shape, and form, that's disgusting. Now, here's the real question, and I don't know if we know this because I am literally just learning about the whole sadist thing right now. Did they know? Because there's a lot of times, especially when you're a famous creator, where someone will message you, totally pretend everything's legal, and then next thing you know, it's like, whoopsies, by the way, also I'm a minor. But then they'll just try to swing it as, now give me everything that I want from you, otherwise I'm going to tell everyone you intentionally did this thing with minor. You know what I mean? Like, so even with that, like, and here's the big thing, right? Here's the big thing. When you're a big content creator in any way, shape, or form, you got to be careful. Like, in every way, shape, and form, like literally, because a lot of times, everything could be like, you know, perfectly good intentions and then turn into something tragically terrible, because some people are monsters, just period. Both in this case, both the famous persons and the non-famous peoples. Yo, Darkest, welcome, and mate. Red mushroom block, name it Darkest. All right. I guess for everyone that wasn't here last year around this time, I should explain everything that's going on. Exclamation point memorial will explain what's going on with the memorial. It's basically a redeem that we only open up once a year. We have a memorial that we built in our words are hard. The plateau, Cherry Blossom Plateau. My brain broke there for a second. Legitimately just turned off. It's snowing already? I mean, I guess it's almost December. That makes sense. But it's still an early snow. Your kitty? I can't. That's not an item. You want me to take your cat, your founding kitty, and stuff it into a grave site? I don't think that's advised. I can name something your kitty. Technically I restricted it to items. I don't know if, no, because look, here's the thing, Mimi, right? If I put a kitty there for you, everyone's going to start putting aminals there. That's going to get way too chaotic. I want it to be a serene and peaceful site. It's late snow. It's a late snow for Michigan? Oh, never mind then. I was going off New York standards, which like around this time might be first snow, but that would be early snow still. A cat head? I have not collected a cat head, but I could technically do that. We could do a player head if you want. One of the heads. I guess I should jump in Minecraft before I stay in just chatting for too long. I guess it really just comes down to, should we... should I show the random side trail that I went down while working on Sacrifice's new command? Oh, and also, I guess I want to announce this. For the upcoming, the mushroom crystal biome build, I wanted to give away, we'll say giveaway. What are you going to do? What are you going to do, Sacrifice? What are you going to do with your time frozen? You booped me, you monster. And you also queued up an anvil. Bracing for impact. Is it coming? Maybe it missed. I was gonna say missed. How could you do this to me, Sacrifice? How could you do? Change your texture to a cat, unalive yourself in Minecraft, and you have a cat head? I mean, that technically would work. that would technically work. Actually, wait. I don't think I have player heads on in the world. I don't know, because I don't have my own head. The reason that we got the heads for the Potato World Online things, I specifically spawned them in with a command, not because I actually killed anyone. Did it because you grinded the points for this power? I mean, that's fair. That's perfectly fair. You definitely earned it. Yeah, I don't think I do. I only have the creatures, like, you know, the mobs and stuff like that. Let's see. Brev, did you choose beacon color already? Also, I'm going to get into the world so I could start getting some of these items, because I don't wish to let them accrue and then me forgo anyone. So real quick, I am going to switch the vibes up. We're going to play some Minecraft music this stream. We're gonna have some more peaceful chill, because, like, don't get me wrong, I love our hype music. I don't think it meshes with the vibes we have going right now. So let's see. Let me just swap up the playlist real quick. We go Minecraft. You change your mind on the kitty to a Wither Rose? Okay, we could do Wither Rose. I have Wither Rose. We could totally do that. Brown seems appropriate for Turkey Day. That's also fair. Brown for Turkey Day. There we go. Music should be playing. Okay, it's playing. It just has this slow build up, because that is how Minecraft music be. All right, let's do. Let's swap out beacon first. Swippy swap. We'll do brown beacon for Brev, and then I will show everyone the monument in case you were not here last year. Brown. Go to Brown Town. Go to Brown Town. There we go. All right. You had an idea ready, started a stream, but held onto it to stream topic change, something less serious, so you can use your commands without getting time out. That's fair. That's fair. There was a responsible use of said powers. In fact, Sacrifice, I guess since you're here, I could show you the thing. Okay, so first of all, here, real quick, before we get too distracted here. Where is it? I have created the cheese slap. However, I have not figured out how to make it stop infinitely looping yet. I actually jumped on the VTube Studio Discord and was like, "Hey guys, does anyone know how to make this thing happen? If this is even possible?" And yeah, no one has responded. I don't know if it's actually possible, so I might have to find another way, which I'm sure I could find another way. But I've created the cheese slap. Let me see if I can go ahead and grab cheese real quick. It will just be infinitely slapping me in the face. This should be fine. There we go. Oh, that's the wrong thing. There we go. Now, obviously, it's not centered or lined up or anything like that because I just spawned it in. But I have the cheese. I have the cheese created, so there you go. Technically, cheese exists. I'm going to fine-tune that, don't worry, and just get rid of this infinitely slapping cheese real quick. Fix that. There we go. And then I wanted to add, because I don't feel like this is a spoiler. I mentioned this on stream. That I wanted to do the whole the cat with the flower on its head that just goes and then it's just stun locked as the cosmos goes through it. Except for I got that meme mixed up with the kids spinning on the go-kart thing, the dum 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 dum, that thing. Chat knows what I'm talking. I'm sure chat knows what I'm talking about. So I wanted to have this crazy echoey effect, and then for whatever reason, while I was testing this, I was in a black void, so I could extra see the effect I was going for, make sure it was working. Yo, welcome in, Jordan. I don't know why, but I went full weeb, and I was like, ah, yes, you're in my void now, and you will be hypnotized by me, because the effect is very, like, psychedelic. So next thing you know, I went full weeb, and I decided to go domain expansion. So would you guys like me to expand my domain and trap you within the void? I went full weeb. Oh no, Snow, I saw that you queued that up. Did it not work? Did it not work? I don't know why it wouldn't work. Potato, cool thing you found out you could do with data pack is make long-distance wireless redstone. I mean, you could kind of do that in vanilla already. Like, it's very, very technical, but you could do it. Probably username change? Oh, yeah, actually, that's right. I have to update the command to have your new username, otherwise it won't work. I could do that real quick. I should be able to literally do that right now. Give me 3 seconds, more than 3 seconds. Give me 3 seconds before you start counting to like a minute. 1 second. Where is? Okay. Or sacrifice could do it. Yep. Or sacrifice could do it. So we know it still works. 1 second. It was this one, I believe, right? Yes. Okay. Let me just update the username. Jordan Dragon. There we go. Save. Okay, it should work now. Go ahead and try it. It should say it's still on cooldown, I hope. Prepare your ears. Prepare your ears. You're at your grandparents' house right now. Welcome. Oh, wow. Hello, Jordan's grandparents, if you can hear me. Don't be concerned for the strange sounds that are okay, it works for both of you. I think it's because I saved it reset the cooldown, but now we know it works. No, it's the same command. It should not have separate cooldowns, but because I modified it and saved it, I think it reset the cooldown. So now if you use it, sacrifice, it should say it's whatever amount of time. It should be the same cooldown. But that was an easy fix. Welcome in, Kira. Welcome in. You're using your Sega Gen to watch stream? How are you watching me on a Sega Genesis? It's separate? You've tested it before? You monster. No, you're watching our... Okay, I was very confused, concerned, and curious at the same time. All right, 1 second. Let me get my chat window back, because I also use Mix It Up to watch chat on my other monitor. There we go. 2 minutes? That seems incorrect. You just did it to me. Even your anvil has a separate cool. Yeah, no, your anvil is entirely separate. I think that command I put specifically under you so that other people couldn't like block you from using it. And then I also put a copy of that command under Brev so that they could use it and also no one else would activate it. I think that's how I fixed it. If I fixed it. Anyway, did you guys want to see me do the new thing? It's not going to have any sound effects or anything attached, but it has all the visuals. So guys, just imagine like imagine all the cool sound effects, okay? Just use your imagination, okay? Use your imagination and just like dig really deep and imagine all the cool stuff. You want to see how your domain would look like? Okay, yes, okay, all right, chat, I'm going to do it. Wait, let me get where did I put it? Oh, I remember, I put it under random shit lol. That's literally the button I have. Okay, let's see, are we ready? I don't know how to fluently say the Japanese word, so I'm just going to say it in English. All right, you guys are getting the dub for this one, okay? You're getting the potato dub for this one, all right? Domain expansion. Infinite void. Now, just you got to imagine that in the background, like all the cool sound effects are going off and stuff, like the paint splats and all that stuff. So just imagine all that stuff happening in the background, and now be absolutely mesmerized by all the psychedelic effects going off. Insert. Wait, can I do, wait. Can I do like the sound effects manually? Wait. What if we go back, but I do all the sound effects manually? All right. What if I do I'm going to do all the sound effects manually. All right. Domain expansion. Infinite void. Yeah. It's so cursed. All right, there you go, guys. There you go, guys. Now we're here. I found out that I could bring up my tail and it makes everything like seizure inducing. I can't smile like this. It's too powerful, chat. You literally can't handle my smile. If I smile right now, if I even slightly, I'm trying so hard not to smile right now. My tail gets too powerful if I smile, okay? You can't handle all of this. This is going to literally kill someone. So is this for the cheese slap? No. So I was trying to see the effect that I have. I was trying to get this effect going for the cheese slap, and then I completely devolved into making this entire scene change. That's literally what happened. And in the void, random stuff doesn't work, so I don't know. So use at your own risk commands and things like that. I'm just saying right now. I think most of them should work. Because I have, like, obviously I brought chat into my void. I brought you into my void, chat. But beyond that, I don't know what all does or does not work properly in here. Check Discord. Like, I can't check Discord in here. I know that one for a fact. I literally know that one for a fact. But yeah, no. I was going to use this, like, echoey, transcendy, like, you know, psychedelic for, like, moving around with your redeem sacrifice. That's where this all started. And if you see, I don't know if you could see, like, even if I stand still, there's kind of like an aura. I have aura. I have an aura, chat. You can't handle this aura. This is like plus 1 million aura. This aura is too. I'm aura maxing, okay? I'm aura maxing on everyone right now. But yeah, no. So that's kind of like where it started. Was I made the cheese thing, I got distracted while trying to figure out if I could stop it from looping. Then I was like, okay, I'll work on like the psychedelic effect, and next thing you know, the Orosi just took over, and I went all the way here. I went all the way here. There we go. I don't even have to transition to leave it. That's how literal work in progress it is. It was mostly just me having fun. Just literally me having fun. All right, let me check Discord real quick. Un momento. I want content sharing. Content sharing. I don't know why I do. My mouth makes sounds without me thinking about it. That is an old school Genesis. Why, Monkey? Also, happy Thanksgiving. Welcome in. That's an old school Genesis right there. That's like OG. Was that the Master System? Or is that like a new version like that has like all the games on it or something like that? Genesis. High definition graphics, 16 bits, 16 whole bits. Welcome in, Monkey. Hope you're having a fantastic Thanksgiving so far. You're not doing anything fancy with the fam? That's a mini one. It's a pre-installed. Okay. It looks like the OG one.
All right. I'm back.
You spin me right round, baby, right round, like a record, baby.
Wait,
round,
JJ, motherfucker.
Oh my god, what is happening over here?
Okay, I didn't know if I was the only one.
Let's see. So, I got that. All right, I need to start getting ahead of these redeems, otherwise they're going to bury me alive. So let me get back into video game here. Get into gamer mode. I'm in gamer mode. I'm gaming. The hubs smoked turkey, but we are home alone. I mean, that's it. I mean, I have my roommates. They're cooking like potatoes and turkey, which I will probably be joining them a little bit late too. That's assuming they cook it on time. All right, they sit there and be like, all right, dinner is going to be ready at 5. I'm like, at 5? 5. I'm like, okay. They start cooking at 5. So it's like one of those things where it's like, all right, guys, you just if you really want to start without me, don't wait up for me. My stream ends when it ends eventually, and at that point, just you do dinner and I will eat leftovers. I just need to turn down the music just a smidge. It's a little bit loud. There we go. All right, let's go actually visit the memorial real quick so that people could see it. If you've not seen it for the first time, then congratulations. We're going there now. I will show everyone memorial. We'll take the scenic route, okay? We're going to take the scenic route, all right? We'll take the scenic route. We take scenic route to memorial. This whole biome here, chat, this entire biome was built specifically from a memory. My last my last endearing memory I had, where I spent time with my father before he eventually passed. And I don't want this to be a sad stream. Don't get me wrong. It's a little bit emotional for me, but like I'm not trying to be all like Debbie Downer and stuff like that. These are good feelings, right? These are happy memories, right? Yes, ultimately I'm sad that my father's gone, but I don't want to remember him by, his death or whatever. I want to remember him from the good moments. And this is the memorial we made, effectively. This is the memorial we made once we completed this place to pay respects. Beneath here we have a hopper setup that like sucks all the items we offer and keeps them safely in a time capsule. And I already said I'm not going to open the time capsule maybe years and years and years from now, or maybe if it breaks because it fills up. I forget how many chests we put down there, but I think we used multiple double chests, so it should be good. It should be good. But yeah, this is the memorial, so I guess let's take a moment of silence. I also absolutely love that all like the particles and stuff. Like I genuinely think, I know it's just a tree, and I know a lot of people like, oh, Mojang only added a tree, but like the cherry blossom tree and the leaves specifically are one of those most amazing trees Minecraft added, like Mojang added to Minecraft. Yes, I know there were mods that did it first, but I was going to do this build whether those mods existed, whether Mojang added it or not. It just happened to be when I was starting to build this build, they actually just added cherry blossoms to the game. And I'm like, oh, that's it, I'm using it. Even more so that they added the falling petals and stuff like that. So I suppose first order of business should be, we have, let's see, 1, 2, 3. We have 3, right? Yeah, we have Darkus, we have Potato, we have Mimi, and we have Sacrifice, a Nether Star. No idea for the name, just a whole ass Nether Star. I think we might have to go kill a Wither. I don't think I have a spare Nether Star. I mean, that's not like it's a problem. We have a Wither skeleton farm. First and foremost, I think we need to go turn on the mob switch just to play it safe. I don't think that will get affected. I don't think there are anything should affect us. We also have OSR's golden potato tree to build today, which I think we have enough gold to do so. So we should be able to do that. So let's first take flight. We fly. We go turn on the mob switch real quick. You found a small cave room. You found 5 small cave rooms in a row. Is that rare? Is that a hard thing? Is that like an anomaly? A systemic anomaly? Also, for anyone that's interested, I think next week, I don't want to make promises that'll be Tuesday. It might be Thursday. We should be starting our new RL Craft Dragora series. I believe it's me, Mimi, and Sacrifice. I haven't weighed in on anyone else yet, and also if Mimi and or Sacrifice, if you're not willing to join it, please let me know, because then I have to find replacements. But it'll be more like a kind of like a once or twice a week episodic thing, like where we'll have like a big episode of us quote unquote playing, doing stuff, and then we might just do little grindy stuff on the side. I have never ever in my life played RL Craft, like any version of it at all. I have seen clips of people, so I am going to die a lot. It is going to be die again, die once more, the stream, the game, because everything in RL Craft kills you forever. There is one thing that will be changing, so it won't be like a purely vanilla Vault Hunters, purely vanilla RL Craft experience. We're going to be changing the random spawn location thing, where it's going to work like a normal Minecraft world, I hope. Where when you die, you spawn at like spawn and or your bed. Because it's going to be way too detrimental dying every 5 seconds and having to like teleport someone to you and things like that, especially early game. Late game, that literally won't matter. Like once we have a bed to sleep in, we'll have our spawn set, so that doesn't really matter. But do you know what Sega Tower of Power is? I don't. It sounds familiar. It's like a power glove, but for the Sega. They have a 45% chance of repeating once, so it generates like a 4% chance. So I guess it's not that rare. I mean, yeah. Look it up. I'll have to look it up after Stripstrom. You think RL Craft will be fun with people? Oh no, definitely. And we are. I don't know. This is on Montana's side, and I don't want to make promises for them. But we do also have a all the mods 10 server being configured right now. I think it has some technical difficulties because apparently, like Vault Hunters, all the mods has some jankery. I guess it's just too many mods packed into one spot. So expect jank. And I don't know if that's going to be open to like subscribers or pre-invites or things like that. So that'll be a Montana question for later on. Definitely don't harass Montana though. It's probably, I don't know, it'll probably be like after the holidays and stuff. I don't know when it'll be up and running. I mean, technically the server exists now. Welcome in pie. Oh, you came in timeout, sacrifice to leave. That's fair. That's based. Welcome in pie. I don't know if you celebrate Thanksgiving because I think you are in a different country, but have a happy today anyway. Enjoy some good food. Enjoy the spirit of the holidays regardless. Let's see. We grab some items. I think I have wither skeleton skulls. Let's see. You want me to... Oh, by the way, Mimi, I don't know if you're still in chat. Did you want me to rename the flower My Kitty? Or did you want to name it something different? Let's see. I'm just grabbing the stuff that I know I have. So that'll be Mimi's. They said they wanted Wither Rose. And then... Darkus, you said red mushroom, but then you changed it to brown mushroom? Question mark? So we get brown mushroom block? I know I have brown mushroom somewhere. In fact, I know I have it up here. It's up in my storage system. Even though you don't celebrate Thanksgiving, you're still thankful for what you have. I mean, that's a good thing to do every day. I'd like to think I don't need a holiday to be thankful, but at the same time, it's good to have, like, a reminder that, like, hey, stop and take a moment to thank everything. Just everything that you have. Be grateful for you having it, because there are a lot of people that don't have such things. Brown mushroom block for Darkus. And then Sacrifice wants a nether star, which means we might need to go to the end real quick and summonify a wither to get a star. I don't think I have one laying around. I'll check, though. I know we have a bunch of beacons that we made. No. No. Double no, triple no, quadruple no. Do I have wither skelly skulls? If I do, they're up here. Yo, Yuki, welcome in, mate. You thought you said red? Oh, I thought you changed it to brown. Thank you for the drip, mate. I could get red. I thought you said you wanted to change to brown because Thanksgiving. You did say red. I could change to red. I might have misread thing. Thank you for the hydrate. All right, chat. Oh, we got a full streamer care package. Okay, one sec. I'll sit up straight. Hoo-yah. Ooh, there we go. And then chat, eat your water. It's good for you. Thank you for taking care of your streamer, Yuke. How's me? I'm doing okay. Today is Thanksgiving. Not sure if you celebrate, if you're in the States or not. But even if you're not, then you know, enjoy the festivities of today, regardless. But we're not only celebrating Thanksgiving here, but we're also celebrating the life, so to speak. I do this once a year on my father's birthday. It just happened to be that the birthday lined up with Thanksgiving this year because I guess it's always Thanksgiving in America is always the third. Right, third Thursday of November. It just happened to be that the first was a Friday, so it's kind of like the fourth week, so it's like really late in the month. You're just baguette? Baguettes are delicious. I would love me a fresh baguette. You said brown for things. Oh, about the beacon. Nope, you're 100% correct. My brain got things mixed up because I am dumb. But I have corrected. I have red mushroom block. It's definitely the fourth Thursday. Is it? 1, 2, 3. Maybe it's always the fourth Thursday. Maybe that's what it is. I forgot. I forgot. I'm Murica, and I don't remember how Murica works. Maybe it's always the fourth Thursday then. Because typically, it's like last week would have typically been Thanksgiving, like in America. But because the days lined up this way, it's definitely always a set week. So I think it's fourth. I think it's every fourth Thursday is always Thanksgiving. But normally Thanksgiving would have been like I said a week ago because we would have had like an extra day. Like I guess it's just how the calendar lines up. It's just how the calendar works. Let's see. Do I have extra wither skelly skulls up here? Otherwise we are going to. I do. I have plenty. There we go. Let us go. I'm not summoning a wither here. I'm going to go to the end and do it where it's safe. Amethyst, block name, resonance. All right, one sec. I do have amethyst somewhere. Upstairs. More upstairs. I don't know why I keep coming down here. My brain is broken. My brain is in the past 1 year right now, chat. I have to keep remembering that we have our storage system now. Soul sand. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. And Pi, let me grab your amethyst. Amethyst block. Let me go name these guys real quick. You mean, what is a brain? What is a brain but a jumbled pile of neurons firing off randomly, semi-randomly, creating paths, carving grooves through the mind to resemble memories and features. I mean, that's really, it's like, what is a man, right? Our brains are weird. Brains are weird. Think of just having enough flesh in one spot configured in a special way, that when you send little jolts of electricity through it, things happen. That's kind of what our body does, and we grew that. It's like, imagine growing a pumpkin that then just gets up and walks away and has memories and thoughts. Like, that's crazy. Sacrifice your monster. Is it someone? Can we eat it? Let's make my brain weirder. Yeah, my brain's definitely a little weirder, and I think I forgot math. That's fine, I never use math. It's when you use math, am I right? Let's see. Anvil. Mimi, did you still want to name this my kitty? I'll wait before we name that. And let's see. What did Darkus want? Name it Darkus. Okay, that makes sense. Darkus. Darkus. There we go. Darkus. Darkus, I have named Darkus. Amethyst block. And we named it, let's see, it was Resonance. Resonance. Had to make sure my brain spelled that correctly, because my brain is bad at spelling stuff, chat. My brain is bad at a lot of things. Guess what? Chicken butt. What's that, Jordan? Let's see. I'm going to name this My Kitty. Or do they want it named... I'm going to name it My Kitty, because that's what they said. They want My Kitty. Let me read the actual redeem. They said, My Kitty. Just My Kitty. So I'm going to name it My Kitty until they say something different. And then, is that everyone besides... We obviously have to go get our Nether Star. And then there's another star with no name. That is... I do believe that's it. Okay. Let's go to the end real quick, grab us our Nether Star, and then we'll come back and we'll make all of our offerings. Should be easy enough to do so. We have our portals after all. You have stuck a pipe bomb in my mailbox. Why would you do that? Something silly and mean would be a netherite block. I have said in the past that if it's like obscene, I will refuse. If it's something I could get, like, even if you said, like, ancient debris or something like that, and I have one or can obtain one, I will go through the trouble to do so. But it should also have some sort of meaning. If you're just doing it to be a troll and be mean, then I'll just say no. But if it's like, ancient debris was your favorite block in Minecraft, and you wanted to be, like, meaningful and give your favorite block, blah, 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 then yeah, you know. You're uncomfortable shivering. It's warm here. Just wait. How are you shivering if warm? Do you have a fever? Are you okay? Are you safe? Pi, speak to us. All right, we have to make sure we don't look, because I only have Carl on me. I have to make sure we don't look at any Endermen. Oh my god, I have not been to the end in so long. I have not been to the end in so long. We're just gonna keep our heads down. We're not looking at any Endermans. We're just going to go visit the spot real quick that we need, which I have not been to. There's literally no reason to come to the end once you have Elytra. There we go. We'll just duck on down in here. We do one of these. I think this is correct. And we do one of these. One of these. And Carl will absolutely obliterate the Wither, so... chat, what are the odds that I built that wrong and a Wither's about to explode out of there? I think I did it right. Alright, Carl, go to work! Murder him, Carl. Markiplier. Then we got another skull. We got 2 skulls. Okay, I didn't know you could do that. We got 2 skulls, and we got the Nether Star. We are ready to go. Let's leave before anything stupid happens, because I am stupid. A heavy core. I will not be obtaining a heavy core specifically to throw in there. Unless there's some really good, or that'll take the whole stream, potentially. That'll take more than the whole stream. I will not be eating dinner for the next week. Actually, we got lucky and we got a mace already. Yeah, we already did get I forgot we named it Slapdap or Clobberator. That's fantastic. Renaming their Pokemon Pipe Bomb and sending it to others' mailbox. I mean, that is one way to do it. You think you're still in shock from the stress of completing a week-long assignment in under an hour? And failing? I can't imagine why you'd fail. Yeah, you definitely had it. You had it, like, in the bag. What, a whole week's packed into an hour? I can't see anything that could go wrong there at all. That's crazy. You have to talk to someone. That should be illegal. You're here, you get a heavy core in 2 minutes. You will immediately leave the moment we start looking for cores. All right, how about this? How about this? I'm willing to put my money where my mouth is. If someone legitimately redeems that they want a heavy core, I will go obtain a single ominous vault key if I don't already have one, and I will use it on a vault. And if we get a heavy core, I will legitimately name it whatever they want and put that in. I will put that in the time capsule. I will use that as an offering. But if we don't get a heavy core, then you've lost your redeem and you don't get to give anything. You don't have enough pay respects. No. That's fine. Honestly, we'll probably be around long enough that most people will be able to do it. Because, like, we're going to be around for, like, at least a couple of hours, right? We're going to be vibing for at least a couple of hours. So in that instance, like, if you're, like, 400 or whatever, need a couple hundred more, like, you're basically right there, right? Right. You're like a dream catcher, always missing. I never understood, like, I guess I did, but not really. And I never understood the significance of a dream catcher. Like, what's it do? Like, what's it meant to do? Like, what's it meant to serve? Like, is it meant to protect you while you sleep? Or, like, capture good dreams so that you can keep them? Like I never really understood that. You could pay respect 5 times. You just don't know what to block to get. You'll just name it after your VR sister, Elise. I mean, you will only be able to redeem it once. So the redeem should say that you can only redeem it once. So, like, it's once a year. So if you want to redeem it 5 times, I mean, you're welcome to, but you have to do it next year and the year after and etc. And you're welcome to literally just name it after yourself. You can literally name it after whatever you like. Again, we're basically sending good vibes, right? We're capturing good vibes. So if it's a good memory or anything like that, or just something that you thought my father might have liked or you think would look pretty, like it's literally just a gesture. That's the best word. It's a gesture. And as long as it's a positive gesture in any way, shape, or form, then I will go through lengths to make it happen. A dream catcher is supposed to bring good dreams and fortune, from what you know. Okay. Yeah, it's like I didn't know if it was supposed to, like, capture them or, like, I didn't know, like, the lore behind it. I am definitely not. I barely know my own culture, not to mention other people's culture. I am a very uncultured American, as is the what is it? That's basically just par for the course, guys. It's basically just par for the course. We go around, we walk the path. Honestly, I will say, I feel like I've built some very nice things in Minecraft before, but, like, this place, I guess that's why it means so much to me, is, like, every time that I'm here, it brings, like, it brings, like, a certain vibe, right? Like, I don't know how to describe it. Like, it activates a certain state of my brain, and it brings me to a good place. Like, it's kind of somber in a way. Like, it's not purely happy. Like, there is a little bit of, like, I don't want to say sad. Somber. I think that's the best way to say it. Happy Thanksgiving, and Ben's welcome in, mate. It catches the bad dreams and only lets the good ones through. You forgot what it was like to be in a place where you don't have to be constantly positive. Yeah, it's one of those things where it always brings me back to a certain state of mind.
Do you know
it's
the
ultimately
movie
a
The
good
Jerk?
place. It's ultimately a good place.
What?
Do you know the movie The Jerk?
I don't.
I
That's
was
a funny
born
movie.
a poor black child.
He must
You're
really
not
hate these cans.
Okay.
But yeah, this place always brings me back to, like, it always puts a smile on my face. Like I said, it's kind of like a somber smile, but it always puts a smile on my face. It's a good thought. It's a good memory. That's why I wanted to dedicate this place to my father. Let's see. So we have Sacrifice's Nether Star. Just no name. Come here, shithead. Oh, you're pretty sure OSR's voice gives you back pain. How? I'm curious. Confused? Curious? Did OSR, like, bang you at some point in time? Did he literally, like, pick you up and snap you over his knee and you're just, like, PTSD remembering that moment? It's bringing you back to that headspace. Oh. Let's see. Well, one by one, we'll give our thanks. Sacrifice, thank you very much for the contribution. Appreciate it. Let's see. We have Mimi wants to give their kitty. I don't know if there's innuendo there. Okay, this wasn't supposed to be what this is. They wanted their literal cat to be stuffed in the grave, and I said no. I put a stop to that. So instead, giving my father their kitty. Take that how you will. But thank you for the contribution, Mimi. Did it miss? I missed. Hello? Hello? There we go. Had to get the angle on there. OSR is like 33 or 34? Like age or level? Aura? I think they have more aura than that. I don't know what you're talking about. They have at least 300 aura, okay? Just pigs? Oh, they have 33 pigs? Of course. 33 or 34 pigs, of course. That's how many pigs they have. That's a reasonable amount of pigs, all right? Oh, let's see. Pi, thank you for resonance. There you go. And then lastly, but not leastly, Darkus with a red mushroom block named Darkus. Thank you again for the contribution. Why do it not slide fully? Why do sometime it not slide fully? There we go. What's the plus or minus on 0.5 pigs? It's not enough pigs. You need more pigs than that. Give or take at least 10 pigs. That's normal piggage. You know, you could be Giga Chad and have more than that, but like you need at least 10 pigs, right? Otherwise, what are you doing with your piggage, right? Like what kind of pigotry do you have going on if you have -3 pigs? You're removing pigs from the universe. You're giving negative bacon vibes. That's not very Riz of you. You love having -0.5 pigs. Oh, let's see. All right, that's all the contributions for now. So now, my mission is going to be, we go find OSR a tree. We have to build OSR. OSR last Stram before it got cut tragically early by the memes, because we had to. Before we cut the stream short last time, OSR did get their 12 months. So they are now officially a 12-month subscriber. A new tree has blossomed. Or rather, not necessarily a new tree has blossomed, but a new tree has been converted by the raw potato energy of all that support. Actually, I should go this way. So we need to see, how much gold do I has? A pretty good backlog of gold. I don't know if I probably need more than that. Let's break down a stack. And see how much gold ore we get from that. Sounds like a skill issue on the universe's part. That's a bomb big enough to kill the universe? How big does a bomb need to be to literally explode the entirety of the observable universe? Is that even possible? That would take all of the matter in the universe, would it not? Like, theoretically. You forgot how funny pure nonsensical sarcasm is. I am very nonsensical. That's not sarcasm. My sarcasm knows no bounds. Apparently half a pig of size. We can't destroy the universe with 1/2 of a pig's worth. That's not enough pig's worth. You need at least 13 kilometric tons of pig's worth before you could destroy a universe. At least half of a universe. That's really it? I thought that more of a stack. I thought a stack would have somehow go taller than that. There we go. We have chill vibes today, chat. Today is vibe day. Today we chill and we vibe. We mine. because it's an extremely concentrated antimatter. Only half a pig's worth, though? Only negative half a pig's worth. Right? Only negative half a pig's worth. I mean, maybe if it was a special pig, right? Like it's a fractal pig, right? Because you're dividing by 0 at that point. You just unravel the universe slowly. But only half a normal pig's worth? I don't know. I don't think that's powerful enough to destroy the entire known universe. I'm just saying. The pig divided by 2 enchant with jet test density 5. Of course, of course. No, you need the forbidden infinite pig. You need to fraction the infinity pig. Then at that point you might have universe destroying properties there. Let's see. How much of you can I get? Another 15 blocks? That might be enough. I actually think I have enough to do one more. Yes, I do. That should be enough, right? Let's grab some birch. I need more birch. That might be enough for today's purposes, but I definitely need more birch. Future potato trees will require more birch. The signage is also birch, right? I don't know if OSR is in chat still, or if they ever were. Maybe they were fig Newton in my imagination. But I'm going to go out on a limb here and guess that they would desire their tree color to be orange. Just, I don't know. I picking up that vibe. I don't know why I would think that. That's kind of crazy. But I'm just going to, hello, mouse. Mouse, you good? Mouse, you good? No, my mouse not good. My mouse stopped work. Hello? What is wrong with my mouse? It's saying my battery's dead, but it's not. I just switched my battery. My battery is like 100%, oh, should be 100% full. Hello? Mouse? Mouse function? Mouse worky? Mouse worky? Hello? My mouse? What happened to my mouse? Did I kill my mouse? Chat, did I kill my mouse? Why? 1 second. I'm getting really close to my microphone to unplug my mouse. It's not, it was me, chat. It was me. Okay, I've repaired my mouse. Oh my god, what is happening? It's going everywhere. It's stuck, it's unstuck, it's teleporting. Chat, can you see my actual mouse? What is happening? It's like getting stuck on lines and only going up. What is actually happening? No, mouse, you can't die on me, not like this. It's all over the place. It's teleporting. I can only move up in grids. My mouse is having a seizure, chat. I can't handle this. It's stuck on like a line. Why? Actually, why? Like, actually, why? What if I like? Could I close out of the software for it? Maybe I could reach the software. It's so difficult trying to do this. What is actually happening? I'm trying to disable the driver right now. I can't control my mouse enough to do so. 1 second. I'm opening Task Manager. I have to navigate with my keyboard, chat, okay? I have to navigate with my keyboard here. Where is my driver? There it is. Razor Synapse. End task. Alright, I've killed the driver. It's still janky. It's still janky. It's not the driver. No, chat, is my mouse broken? Oh, geez. What have I done? Okay, I've unjankified the window, but my mouse is still janky. What is happening to it? Why is it doing this? Maybe if I reconnect it? Is that working? No. Maybe if I unplug the battery and put it back in? I'm pulling at straws here. For sure, you come back and my mouse breaks. It was your fault, Pa. You did it. You came here to watch. 1 second. There we go. Where is it? Where's my mouse go? It's gone. I'm going to unplug it, plug it back in again. Alright. You came here to burn. No. Okay. It's still kind of janky. But this is because my drivers are disabled. So let me turn my drivers back on. Drivers. Razor. There we go. I have to give it a second to load. I think it's working. I can move it of its own accord once more. I have to just let my mouse sit still for a moment so like the drivers can like I don't know, recombobulate themselves. Everyone says level 0 vaults are easy, but you barely complete them. I mean, at what level though? There we go. I think everything's working again. I'm going with everything's working again and hoping that that's the case. And hoping that I don't have to replace a mouse here. Because I can't get this mouse anymore, chat. At level 0, doing level 0 vaults? I don't know. I feel like I've not ever failed one before, but also could have just gotten lucky all the times I've done it. What was I doing? I was putting this away first and foremost. And we were getting, chat, was I doing glow squid ink and seeing if I have any signs. Ouch, my face. We have 1 birch sign. I think I need more than 1. I have stick. Right, we use birch. We definitely use birch. Should be able to do it with this. My mouse is just weird feeling now, chat. It just feels weird. Like, it doesn't feel like it's landing where I'm putting it. But you thought it was something blocking the infrared? Yeah, no, that's what I thought too. But, like, I don't know. Like, I'm staring at it. I'm looking into the mouse USI, and it's just, I don't know. Like, there's nothing in the hole, so to speak. I don't know how to say that in a better way. It's like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. I don't know. I might have to take it apart and clean it or something. The mouse USI. Remember when you get clip a stream every time? Not literally every time, but yes, you did get it a lot. You were also, like, always contributing to clip of the stream. So, you know, I mean, because you know when your mouse goes like that, it's a hair or something. Yeah, I might have to, like, I did take it apart, like, a week or so ago, because my middle mouse button was, like, just stopped working. And I, like, tried to clean the actual button to see if I could fix it, to, like, resurrect it. And I kind of resurrect. I had to push, like, pretty firmly to get it to work. It's not as easy as it used to. So maybe I just need to clean it a little better. But you still haven't added any new words to your language, so don't expect you to get it again. So if I give you a new word for your vocabulary, then you'll make a clip. Is that all I need to do? But also you have a Razer mouse. You're pretty sure could die from nothing. Now okay, so hear me out, Yuki. I agree with you. First of all, I agree with you. But second of all, this is an old Razer mouse. Like this is the Razer Naga Epic. The original, not the Chroma. Like, this mouse is from, like, the 2000s. Razer Naga Epic. Release date. 2009. Let's see. This one right here. This is my mouse. No, this is not my mouse. This is the new one. This is the stinky new one. Where is the original Razer Naga? I think it's one of these boys. It's probably this one right here. It has the ability to be wireless or wired. Nothing's in the mouse. The mouse, it's an old mouse. And honestly, it's not like I'm married to it, but, like, it served me so well for so long. I don't want to give it up. It's, you know what I mean? Like, I'm used to the buttons. It's the only thing that has died on this mouse in all of these years, in all of the years that I've had it, have been the battery. And I just bought new batteries. And I'm not talking about, like, AA batteries. I mean, it has like a lithium-ion battery. Like, it has like a battery pack, okay? It's like a vape or something like that. So I just got to get the new batteries. And I have to get, like, unfortunately, they don't make the actual batteries for it anymore because it's an old mouse. So I have to get, like, aftermarket ones. But still, all wired mice can also be wireless. I mean, any mouse can be wireless if you have a pair of tin snips and a dream. Just necessarily won't function as a mouse at that point. Just saying. But yeah. So I just really like this mouse, and I know if I buy a new one, like the new version of it, it will break in 5 days, and I don't want that. I want this one specifically. Honestly, all new mice kind of just have that feel of like they're gonna break in a day. So. Let's see. I need glow ink sacks, 2 of these, and I also need the granite slab, which I think I have upstairs. And then we can go find a tree for OSR. Granite. I don't want to take it for granite. I mean, technically, if someone wanted me to use ancient debris, I could take this one. I wouldn't want to take that one because I'm using it to, like, you know, be the placeholder for all of it. But, you know, it's there. Granite. You. And we go over here. Place you down. Place you down. You've still got it. Oh, the cursed clips that will come from the stream, I'm sure. I'm sure. Put this in here. I think we have everything we need to make our OSR tree. Except for my mouse functioning properly, of course. Happy Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving, Jordan. Hope you're having a fantastic one. Very true, especially if they're in a junkyard. I mean... What? All weird, all wired mice. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like you can eat anything, right? Just whether or not you should eat anything. Anything is edible if you try hard enough. So let's see. Our very first tree was this one right here. It's also our very first 2-year tree, so it's got a second layer to it. That's Oob's strange tree over there. Let's see. We also have to update Mimi's tree. Let's see. Mimi. It's going to get to the point, chat, where there's going to be so many trees that my brain stops being able to remember where everyone's tree is. Mimi's tree was over here, right? Mimi. Ooh. No, I don't want to break it. Yes. Okay. So Mimi is up to 14 months. 14 frickin' months. That's bonkers. Also, we'll do book entries here. We'll do book entries here in a moment when we get back to the base. Thank you, Mimi, for 14 months. Let's see. So we need a tree that we can convert. We've got Big Ol' and Brev's tree up here. Should we put OSR's tree somewhere up here? That one, maybe? Does that look like it could be an OSR tree? Maybe this one? Ouch, my face. This one's really close. We haven't even finished planting all the potatoes up here yet. I might say that these trees aren't enriched enough in the potato field to count. We'll have to find a tree further down, methinks. Remember when you got first one time while the squirrels were eating my fiber optic cables? I do remember that specifically. Your dream place, yes, the potato fields. Let's see. We've got monkey, sacrifice, and canary's tree over that way. We could do this one, maybe. It's got a unique shape. Let's go check this tree out real quick. Put OSR up here. Suddenly smells like weed in your room? Are you lighting one up? If not, I'm very concerned. No, this tree is kind of too mega. Too big. It's like a double tree. Humble beginnings. Tiny tree start. Tree get bigger as it get bigger. How about that one right there, actually? We'll put OSR right next to Oob. Maybe it's too close to Oob. Maybe this tree gets removed. How about that tree, though? That tree might work. Spending all my fireworks. This tree could work. Let's do the slab here. Yeah, this tree could work. Let's do this tree. Okay, this will be your new tree, OSR. Tato is a time traveler? I mean, technically. Dimension hopper. I like to be preferred to dimension hopping. Okay, time traveling. There's moral and ethical issues with that, but dimension hopping, perfectly ethical. Doesn't break any conventions where I'm from at the moment. Time, that's a different thing. You mess with the multiverse at that point. Let's see. So we first start off by replacing everything that we can with... There we go. Where did my X go? With this guy. I don't want to accidentally break. No, I missed. Please let me place. There we go. I don't want to break any of the leaves until we're ready. It's a surgical procedure that we're performing here, Chad, okay? Surgeries. Them surgeries. There we go. That's a beautiful tree base. We turn into our French fry. Dad, you sound stupid. Quantime travel. Technically, we're all time traveling, yet in one direction. All right, let's see. I always forgot the words. One there, one there. Can I see the words from another tree from here? No. Let me open up the screenshot. Chat, let me open the screenshot. I'm going to make sure I do this right the first time. We're going to open the screenshot. All right, let me open the screenshot. I'm opening the screenshot. Chat, just give me a second. I'm cooking. Let me cook. I'm not cooked yet, okay? Not yet. Not yet. Minecraft, scrimshots. I need to just save this, chat. I need to make it a command so that you guys could pull up the screenshot at this point. That's literally the thing that I need to do. Potato World Online. I definitely took it after this. This is definitely a more recent scrimshot. Hello? Hello? Was it me you're looking for? There's me standing on potato trees. Dog time? Dogs? The puppy pageant. There it is. I found the scrimshot. Okay, this golden spud tree. Let me start this off. This golden spud tree belongs to one-shot robot. Doop. For 12 months of dedication. There we go. That is what the screenshot says it is. What you say? Ooh, what you only meant well. Okay. Now we place the glow ink. And OSR, if you're reading this in the future, or listening to this, watching the VODs, if you want to change this from orange, I'm going out on a limb here. Presuming you wish for orange, if you wish to change this, I will allow you to change this. Bamf. Thank you again, OSR, for 12 whole frickin' months of support. You're fantastic, mate. Blurm, blacksually. Blanksually. It's one shot. Okay, nope, that is important. Was it actually lowercase r? Hello? One shot _ robot. There we go. I know I want actually. I want the actually. Is it actually lowercase r, though? Actually. Potato, how long should the cooldown on heal be? If it heals 2 hearts? Can they level it up? Do you have a level up system that reduces the cooldown as it levels? Or are you just kind of like, it's one and done? His Minecraft username. What's his Twitch username? The Twitch username is the thing I built these off of. It's also nighttime. We should probably do a heck and sleep here. Mob switch should still be on, so we should still be safe. I really, at some point in time, would like to finish planting potatoes over there so that I can remove those torches. Because I like the vibe we have up there of how it's like warm but not bright.
Listen, like, sometimes you just need to burn
all
something
lowercase.
with fire.
I mean, that's true.
Hilda.
Sometimes you do just need to burn something with fire. Stop going back to the top. There we go. One shot robot. There we go. That is correct. I've done it. Thank you. Thank you. It's got them fake J's. All right. Let's fly back. Oh, wait. I'm not done. I literally didn't even finish goldifying it. I'm like, all right, your tree's done, OSR. I'm done. Wipe my hand of it. You get the defective tree. All right, let's see. We should make it daytime first so we can see what we're doing in case something terrible goes wrong. Just terrible. You think the shout-out thing is case insensitive? The shout-out thing should be. But like when it shows the Twitch name, it should still show it correctly? Question mark? Right? I don't know, Brev, shout yourself out and use all lowercase and see if it shouts you out in all lowercase. Or give someone else a free shout-out. Whatever you like. I leave it to you. I do want a yee. And put this down here. Yeah, see, it automatically changes the actual like Twitch panel
where, like, I hear
to show your actual and yeah. Because I know that's like hard coded into Twitch effectively.
Is he in my walls? I'm in the walls. What?
Also, fantastic clip. I'm in your walls. I am out of potato blocks. There we go. I should have enough to do this. Also, chat, let me ask you. I was thinking of allowing people to upgrade their potato trees. Would you guys be interested, ye who have potato trees and or ye who are close to getting potato trees? Would you be interested in like a channel point redeem that allowed you to like rizz up your tree? Like, I don't know, like perfect example, like add some like, what's its name? Glowstone to it to make it like glow. Probably put it underneath it to like make a little like lamppost-esque area. Or maybe like add a decoration to it. I got the idea, I'm not gonna lie, I got the idea from Sirius, longtime partner of the channel, good streamer person friend on Twitch here. They used to have armor stands in their world where people would like upgrade their armor stands, and then Mike did the same thing. Alpha Mike, if everyone, I would certainly hope everyone here remembers Alpha Mike. They had on the Metacraft server the ability like where if you like had first so many times in the stream, you got like an upgraded armor stand, little by little kept getting upgraded. Same concept, except for with this, you'd only be rizzing up your golden potato tree. I had a couple ideas, like, you know, like putting an armor stand next to it, or putting like glowstone on it, maybe planting an extra, I don't know, decoration block, or something like that. I don't know. Channel point to get a tree, that's too powerful. That's way too powerful. These trees are special. These trees show the unyielding support for us in our journey to plant 5 million potatoes in this world, which I will admit, I've definitely been slacking on. We used to do it like once a month when you did the You Laugh, You Lose. I used to do it in the beginning of Strams when we did the Gambas, and we kind of got away from that, which part of me is sad, but at the same time, like, it was getting a little bit out of control. The channel point is 2.1 billion channel point. Wait, the channel points is what? Yeah, all right, 2.1 billion channel points for a potato tree. Yeah, I would go for that. I don't think anyone would ever, literally ever. I think I would actually become a corpse in real life before someone would be able to actually redeem that. Let's see, how much potato do we have left here in my hand? We have 31. So we used a little over half a stack, which means we should have like another stack's worth at home, which is not bad at all. That's definitely a better use of goldage than we've been using in previous trees. And I kind of like the look too. Like it gives it it's a little more three-dimensional, right? Because like when it's a tree and it's transparent, having like the bottom be flat, it still has depth because it's like transparent, but these blocks are not transparent. So this gives it a little bit of that depth back, I think. All right, let's see. We're going to do book entries real quick. We're going to do book entries. We'll do book entries. We'll talk about some future updates and stuff like that with the channel. We'll vibe some at the memorial a little bit more. And let's see how long we've been streaming for. Wow, it's already been like almost an hour and a half. That's kind of crazy. I literally was like, it's not even been an hour yet. And we might like just hang out and do some browser games or stuff like that while still on Minecraft, while just vibing and chatting, while we continue to vibe some before Fuge is eventually ready. And if everyone kind of peters out and, you know, goes and celebrates their holidays and all that jazz, then we'll just wrap up Stram then. I think I might attempt to do a Saturday stream this time around. Maybe we do some, I almost said Vault Hunter, 7 Days to Die with Monkey and Oob, to make up for having kind of short streams, because it's a holiday week, it's been a little hectic, but I don't want you guys to get ripped off of quality potato time. Can you dunk a zombie in Minecraft? Define dunk. Define dunk. The word dunk is fairly vague there. Let's see. Let me go to the library real quick. For anyone that has no idea what I'm about to do, exclamation point book in chat will explain, and I'll read off everyone's names that we owe book entries to. Let's see. Brev, you have 1, 2, 3 book entries. Mimi, you have a book entry. OSR technically has a book entry. Squishy has a book entry. Mimi actually has 2 book entries. Mick has a book entry. Hee Hee Boys has one. Potato, you have a book entry. With a basketball. But what is the act of dunking? Like, do I put them in a basketball? Would that be considered dunking? Your whole approach to spells doesn't work, apparently, so you have to redo it. Yay! You forgot to open your dictionary. I mean, can't read it that easily. I mean, you can read the cover, but there's only so many words on the cover. You know, I hate, all right, I'm going to say this. You reminded me, Pi, you've brought up a core memory that I absolutely hate. Webster's, like the people that define the dictionary, literally, like, I think this was last year. I think this was recent. They changed the meaning of literally to also include figuratively. Figuratively is its own word. It literally means the opposite of literally. How are you going to be like, yeah, this word also means the opposite? You can't do that. It's because memes. It's because of memes where people go like, I literally am going to die right now. But they mean figuratively going to die right now. But it doesn't hit the same way as saying literally going to die right now. So they changed the word so that those people make sense. No, don't do that. Stop, please. Please. Literally, figuratively means literally now. Unthaw literally means thaw. Wouldn't unthaw mean you're freezing it? That's like, what was it? Like, irregardless or something like that. Like, irregardless isn't a word, but like, it's going to be a word because people basically use it. It's like, regardless is already a negative connotation. Like, it's already saying, like, regardless of this thing. So, like, don't, excusing the thing. Like, don't even take into consideration the thing. But irregardless. Is irregardless even a word? I'm gonna look this up. Is irregardless. I like how Google auto-finished it. Yes, although it's considered a non-standard language, it's still a real word that can be found in many dictionaries. We have failed as a race. Irregardless versus regardless. No. Leave me alone, ads. I don't want it. Why are you here? There we go. When it comes to the English language, there are many things that could spark debate about what's correct and what isn't. The word irregardless is one of those confusing... It's not really confusing. It's very simple. It's just people are dumb. Contested terms. When it comes to regardless versus irregardless, which is correct? I don't think that's contested. I think everyone agrees that regardless is the correct term. It just also enough people use irregardless where it's also everyone understands what it means. Therefore, it has become a word. Because like in the end of the day, as long as you understand what someone is saying, that is language. Those are words. You gotta go. No worries, Potato. Have a good one, mate. Happy Thanksgiving. Google literally says the definition of thaw is to thaw or cause to thaw. You're not supposed to use the actual word in the definition of the word. Doesn't that defeat the purpose of it? Oh, unthaw. Okay, well, Google is also stupid. But yeah, no. So there's a lot of words that shouldn't be in the dictionary that are. Because in the end of the day, regardless of what you think, the point of the dictionary is to give context to words. And if someone uses the word, like irregardless, and someone goes, what does that word mean? And they look in the dictionary and they can't find it, then they're not going to have that information. So once a word is renowned enough, word is a word. Word is a word. Once a word is renowned enough, it basically has to be updated in the dictionary. Otherwise, people will never be able to learn it if they don't already know it. Derstand should be a word, a synonym for confused. Derstand, I'm derstand. I'm derstanded. Right now, I'm derstanded. I'm very derstanded. I'm understand. It's like in the 1700s, people used negative affixes sarcastically as an intensifier, and certain words just stuck. I mean, like I said, it's kind of like how if I literally said Gooblegop right now, and everyone understood exactly what Gooblegop meant. It doesn't matter if I walked into a crowd of people. In fact, I don't even need to make up a word. I could say Pog. Everyone in chat right now, if I go Pog, everyone knows what I mean. Like if like, I don't know, like we go to a random trial chamber and I put in a ominous vault key and we get a heavy core first try and I go Pog, huge Pog. Everyone in chat immediately understands what I'm saying. But if I left Twitch And even on YouTube, like still on the internet, but not on Twitch. If I went on YouTube and said huge pog, and people on YouTube that are not Twitch viewers went, huh? What's a pog? Like, I've heard that word before, but I don't know what it means. I don't have the context of it. You know what I mean? Exactly. Like, no, like that. Like, Monka S. If I said Monka S anywhere else, you know what I mean? Like, if I literally use these words, because they're words, they technically are words, everyone here immediately understands the emotion or thoughts that I'm purveying, that I'm trying to put out into the world. But if I go somewhere else that's not Twitch, no one will understand that. Like, just period. That's just, like if I say big pog in real life, people are gonna be like, "What? Are you okay? What?" Or they're gonna be like, "Oh, those things you used to play with as a kid." Like, here, wait, chat. Does anyone remember Pogs toy? Does anyone remember these? Does anyone remember these? Like Pogs, like actual Pogs. Like this is if you say Pog outside of Twitch. Well, boomers, anyone that's at least as old as me are going to think you're talking about these. And if you say big pog, they're just going to think you meant a really big one of these. That's it. So it's one of those things that's like, that is language, though. In a nutshell, that is language. If I could say a word and you understand what it means, it doesn't matter what the actual word is. It could be a thing like pog. It could be a thing like Monka S. It could be a thing like cap. I yap. I hate it. That's the thing I think that I hate so much about like the alpha speak is I could say like a string of words that had no sense making sense. Like me over here aura maxing while I yap because I got that Skibbity Ohio riz. I hate everything about it. I hate everything about it, but that sentence technically made sense and some people in chat will understand what I meant, which hurts me, hurts my soul deep down inside. Oh, you don't use words. You don't with that linguistic shit. Telepathically transfers an image of potato in your mind. You invaded my mind without my permission. I need to increase my encryptions. Those potato images. You can't send nude potato images to me, okay? That's not cool, okay, Pi? Let me update people's book entries real quick so I can erase these entries. Let's see. I think Mimi started a new book, question mark? The thing about Alpha Speak is that barely any Gen Alpha actually use it, and the ones that do consider it to be their peers. It's just stereotype. No, but like at the same time, there are words that are genuinely being folded in. Like perfect example, yap. Just that is a word that has been folded into language as like, oh, you're rambling on. Right, you're just talking, like you just continue to talk endlessly. To yap is to have words happen without real meaning or sense, like just nonsensical mouth vomit. You know what I mean? Like you could say little individual, like don't get me wrong, Skibbity and Ohio and like yeah, that's memes. All right, we're talking memes at that point. That's memes, but like aura is legitimately becoming a word that is being understood by not only alphas, but like everyone outside of that generation. Your Gen Z use alpha gen language because you're school friends, but that's what I mean. Yeah. So it's like, for example, if I said something like that guy has no aura, even though that's like kind of cringe, you understand what I'm saying. Like if I say negative 1,000 aura because you said something cringe in chat, done. Yeah, I know aura is already a word, but like when people think aura, like before alpha speak. Right? Before Alpha Speak, people think of like, I don't know, like Lucario using like having like Dragon Ball Z glow around you, right? Like physically emanating an aura, right? Like having like a halo, like having an actual aura, as opposed to speaking it as like a measurable level of riz and or power. You know what I mean? Like, or astrology, I guess. I mean, like I said, it comes down to it has been given a new purpose. My favorite example of this, one second. My favorite example of this is where's it? Wait, GIF toilet. Is this it? No, that's not it. Oh my god. Porter potty. Maybe it's a video. Meme. Yeah, this is the meme. One second. 1 second. I'll show everyone. So me and Oob were joking. Whenever we have language discussion like this, me and Oob just say H to one another. And it's literally this. This is the perfect example of how you could take a concept, a feeling, a like, whenever me and Oob just go like, I don't know how to describe this, and it's just something that's so out there that just leaves you flabbergasted, we just go H. That's so H. That's so H of them. That's so H-coded. So H-coded. Bottom text. No, literally, it's like saying bottom text. It's literally the concept of saying bottom text, but we've simplified it as small as possible. H. Just H. It's just hashtag H moment. So, like, if you ever see me and Oob just having a conversation and we go H, that is literally, this is the feeling we are portraying right here. This meme where you're just like, what? Huh? What? Huh? Is this chat? Welcome in, Hammer. We are doing book entries right now, so you joined at a perfect time to do your book entry. Let's see. I'll get to, I guess, for people that are in chat that have placeholders, I will do yours first, and then I'll place placeholders for people that have not had them placed yet. That was a stream of consciousness. It doesn't look like I owe you any additional ones, Hammer, but I do know we have, you start calling people like Plurban and people you like Burden. I mean, as long as someone else besides you understands the concept you're purveying, that is language. It might be a language between two people, you know, just two blip-blops understanding clep-clop. But in the end of the day, that's language. That's all it needs. Let's see. Hammer. N. That's not H. H. M. H. H-I. H. H. H-A. Ha. Ha. Hammer. There we go. Hammer. Coings. You have 3 placeholders, Hammer. Do you think repeat used to be reapply Pete to the ground, but then it just devolved? I don't know. Honestly, it's an interesting thing to think about, like, where words came from, right? Because some words, it's obvious where the word structure came from, especially, like, Latin and things like that. But sometimes words are just, like, perfect example, like riz, like charisma, like it stems from someone simplifying a word or incorrectly saying a word so many times. Like if you said bone apple tea so many times, non-ironically, and someone's like, wait, are you trying to say bon appetit, like bon appetit, but you're saying bone apple tea? So then you go bon tea, because you're just making fun of that person. But then enough people just start saying bo tea, where it's basically you understand that you're making fun of someone saying bon appetit, but you're saying bo tea, because to make fun of the people that don't know how to say it, right? Also, you're 7/8 of a second, fifth, 5/6. No, you're still at 7/8. You haven't gotten that yet. But you have three entries if you want to enter them now, Hammer. You just want a Fortnite after dropping a 16 bomb? Let's go. Winner, chicken dinner. But yeah, no, I don't know where a lot of words don't make sense. Some of them just S's, S, lowercase s, uppercase S, lowercase s. Coings. There you go. Thank you, mate. Let's see. Brev, I know you have a metric ton of book entries. Let me go ahead and insert the rest of these real quick. You have 3 more. 1, 2, 3. There you go. From getting first on Thursday and subbage. 1, 2, 3. There you go. Take jip to water with hook do water jippy kicks McMabs take food up stiv nib chew bill you nif schmiffy you give tooth skick nif spiffy. Nailed it. We got a #1 victory royale. Fortnite, let's go. I was watching Mimi earlier. They were streaming, and I legit thought they were playing Fortnite, but they were playing like My Hero Academia Fortnite. And I was like, this is literally just Weeboo Fortnite. Maybe worse Fortnite. That's not a high bar either. Where do you think prefixes and suffixes came from? Contradictions of words applied to other words? Yeah, I guess someone, when they structured a language, decided let's have a mechanic to it, right? So that we can make words more easily and understand them. So by adding like prefix or suffix, you can use a word that already exists but convey additional meaning to it. The Chalient Botalt becomes pulsive. That's when you know things are awless. Chalant bottles become pulsive. Nonchalant rebuttals become impulsive. Flawless? Are those the string of words that you've unprefixed? Unprefixes your words. Is that what happened there, bruv? There we go, pink. Squishy. Does Squishy have a book already? Squishy has a book already, right? Squishy is in the S's. QRST. Squish. Squishy B. There we go, Squishy B. Pip. Pip hip. There we go. One book entry for Squishy B. Flawless, awless is genius. So flawless would be perfect. So would awless be flawed? Or would it be without awe? So it would be boring. Akita, thank you so much for the follow, man. Welcome to Team Tater. Whoop whoop. Let's see. Squishy, we've written down there. They got clip of the stream last stream. They got their book entry. An exclamation point book for anyone in chat has no idea what's going on right now. Mimi. Again, I think Mimi has a new book under their new name. Hi. Happy Thanksgiving, mate. Hope you're having a fantastic Thursday regardless. Let's see. M. H-I-J-K-L-M. H-I-J-K-L-M. M. There's M. Target locked. That's Mama. I don't think Mimi... So I guess Mimi continued with their old book? Question mark? No scent? As opposed to consent? There's no scent. See, but that's the scary thing. And that's the scary... or the fun thing about language structure. Is that even making up words, they still make sense if you understand the structure of the language. Like to be full of flaws, being awful... or awless, you know what I mean? Like, yo, Akita! Oh, you were scoping us out, mate. You were scoping us out. Welcome in, Raiders. Akita, thank you so much for the raid. Now, wait, Brev, don't shout out yet. I want to see. It does work. It does auto shout out. Let's go. The shout out thingy worked. Yo, let's go. What were y'all up to today? Playing some Minecraft as well. Got to show the love to the fellow fox, of course, of course. Now, I will say, just preface this real quick, all right? Everyone that's joined in, welcome in, everyone. My name's Potato. I am not, I must confess, I know this is going to be a shock to everyone. Please prepare yourselves. Please prepare yourselves. I am not actually a fox. I know. Terrible betrayal. Terrible betrayal. I am merely a potato. A sentient potato that is simply fox-shaped. So my name's Potato. I'm your friendly fox-shaped potato. Fox-shaped VTuber. See, literally tuber. Get it? VTuber, like potato. Le gasp. I know, but it's fine. It's fine. I mesh well with both sides, both the vegetable half and also the vulpine half. So it's fine. I'm cool with everyone. All right, right. It's like you put stuff like your dog are jubilated and cupboard for food on Saturday, and it gets changed to rated. Ah, yes, autocorrect. Yo, let's see. Indingo Soul. Did I say that correctly? Thank you so much for the follow, man. Welcome to Team Tater. Whoop whoop. Oh, but yes, welcome in, Raiders. What'd y'all get up today in Minecraft? Indigo, of course. My brain, no read good. Look, we're talking about language because I can't speak any of them, okay? I'm lucky the starch in between these ears is able to form words at all, okay? Horror mod. Oh, what horror mod? What horror mod? Was it extra scary? Did you get extra scared? Or was it was like jokey horror mod? Speaking of horror mod, chat, I've been very tempted to play Rat Shaker. It's not Minecraft related, but it looks like horror comedy? I don't know how to describe it. Kept losing to the goat man. No! I have not played a lot of Minecraft horror mods. I have seen a couple of them. and they are truly terrifying. Sacrifice. Hello? What happened? How did that get desynced so sacrificed? I'm going to bonk you back now. Sacrifice, I'm counter bonking. That was at least 3 bonks in a row. Get counter bonked. Wait, did I desync? I think I desynced what I did. I think I know exactly what I did. You can't drop an anvil on me right now because you're timed out. But I think I desynced when I did Infinite and Void. When I did Infinite and Void earlier, I think I manually returned to the wrong scene and my tits got desynced. Oh, it should be back now. It should be back now. Petty? No, that's the bad touch. That's expensive. You guys have to drop a nuke on me if you want to pet me. Let's see. I think I fixed it there. Where's game? Return to game? Return to game. There we go. Back to game. Let's see. Try to think of anything else. So yeah, if you guys are just joining for the first time, have no idea what's going on this stream, this is actually kind of a special stream for us. So any raiders in that haven't been in before, exclamation point potatoes, exclamation point memorial will explain a couple of things. It's also Thanksgiving, just happened to line up that way. But today we're just kind of vibing a little bit. I always try to stream on Thanksgiving since we always stream on Thursday anyway. I stream to give people that either don't have a family or don't have friends to hang out with it's a little familiar, warm place. So it's a little lower energy on these days, a little more vibey. Like we don't have our hype music on. We have like some Minecraft music playing in the background, and we talk about silly things. Like we keep the energy like warm. I'll say warm. It's not insane craziness, because normally I'm a little bit insane crazy, just a little bit. But you know, we keep the vibe a little bit smoother, a little less hectic. So if you think I don't match, it's potatoes plural. It should be in the stream title too. If you guys if you can't spells it because I can't spell things correctly, anyways. But yeah, I could go show real quick since we're right here. I could go up here. So this is our main base in this world. And I'll show you guys the potato field after. I'll give a quick tour of our home here. But this place up here was one of our first mega projects that we finished, besides the base itself, I suppose. And this is like our little AFK spot whenever we do non-Minecraft related content. We'll chill under this tree here and just kind of vibe in this little area because I love just the ambiance. You sense a fellow chaos bring from you. Yes, indeed. We do harness the chaos here. I do. What's the word? Cat does not say do too many times in a row here. I do bring forth thy chaos and embrace it. But this was one of our first builds that we finished. One of our first big builds. There's a couple cherry blossom trees out there that are named after subscribers and things like that. Which I did mention earlier in the stream that any subscribers this stream I would dedicate a tree to. Not here, but to one of our new builds that we're building. And it'll be a placeholder for now. But in future, once the trees are actually built in that build, it will have a placard with your name on it. But we have built here in this place a memorial to my late father, because this place's inspiration was actually from a memory. It was one of the last times I got the chance to really hang out with my father and do something before they were too ill. And I'm not trying to bring the mood down. These are happy memories. These are happy feelings. My dad liked to metal detect as he got older. It was just like a hobby that he did. He had fun doing it, and honestly, he made money. It was one of those hobbies where he made enough money to pay for the hobby. He wasn't trying to get rich doing it. It was never about the money. It was about every piece that he found being a part of his collection and bringing up a certain memory. Like, so he had rings that were like gold rings with jewels in them, and he never sold them because it was a cool memory. It brought him, whenever he looked at his collection of trinkets and things that he found, it could be anything from a weird coin to a piece of trash to an actual piece of jewelry. It would bring him back to that moment where he found it. Like literally like a time capsule. It just activate a memory. And in a very real way, whenever I see cherry blossom trees, one of the last places that I went with my father was we went to a national park that had cherry blossoms, and we went metal detecting there. And you had to get it was legal and everything like that. Don't get me wrong, we're not being vandals. You had to get permissions and like permits to do stuff like that. And honestly, the states like that because what happens is a lot of people will throw trash around and it'll get buried in the ground. And when you're metal detecting, you find a lot of garbage, and it's kind of like it's not like like you're forced to, but it's kind of like a general rule of thumb that if you find garbage, you just take it with you and then you throw it away when you're done. So you're kind of cleaning up the parks. And if you find something cool while doing it, then cool. And, you know, when we were there, there was this area that had cherry blossoms. And when I say the ground looked like this, like, I'm not joking. Like, I took pictures, and I've shared them before on Strim. I don't know if I could find them again. I might be able to find them. But, like, literally, the ground is covered in so many petals that you can't see the grass. It's just pink. And, like, that memory, effectively, in the same sense, like, I was never super into metal detect. I like doing it with my dad because it was fun. It was a fun thing to do with my dad, but I will probably never go out metal detecting again. But in that same vein, where like looking at something you plucked out of the ground, that you dug up, that you found, bringing back that memory, whenever I look at this place, I bring back that memory of hanging out with my dad, metal detecting. I did find like a sterling silver like jewelry piece or something. Like I did find something in that trip too. Obviously I let them keep it so that could be a memory for them, but I wanted to build this place to specifically bring that memory. And obviously I did things that didn't exist, like, you know, building the bridge and stuff like that, going with like the Zen garden. Like I put some of my own flair on it, but ultimately this was from that memory. And then the last piece that we built, when we were finished with this build, was a memorial for my father. And it's a very simple thing. It's, you know, just a couple flowers, a couple candles. It was just a thought. I picked a nice place under our trees, and we just built this little guy here. And technically, we have a little time capsule buried beneath here that anyone could give items to. So once a year on my father's birthday, I open up a redeem that only gets opened up on this specific day. And once the stream's over, the redeem will close again until next year, where anyone in chat can basically use their channel points to make an offering. And there's a hopper system that basically automatically sucks it up and pulls it down. So even if I don't just remember everything I've thrown in there, don't have access to it. Content sharing, guess what the translation becomes? Translation of what? I'm very concerned. So we're just chilling here, vibing, talking about some funny stuff, bringing up some good memories, you know, thinking back on the year. And since it's Thanksgiving, it's one of those things like, what are you thankful for? You know what I mean? Like something like that. Like, so with that said, if anyone has dropped in, while I go ahead and switch over to Discord for a second here and check Discord, what are you guys thankful for this year? For anyone that might be new to our chat that just joined in with the raid, anything that you're specifically thankful for? Any good memories of this year? Just anything that brings positive vibes. And with that said, because I know I kind of got a little carried away when the raid happened, if anyone does need to raid and run, I totally understand that it's Thanksgiving, by the way. If you're in the States, you got family, friends, need to go get dinner, please do take care of yourself. Get yourself something to drink, get yourself some noms to eat, get up, stretch your bones, flex your joints, you know, air out all your muscles, like normal human things, right? All right, the anvil's working again. Take care of yourselves, guys. And if you do end up sticking around and lurking, we appreciate the lurk, mate. Let's see. What's in content sharing? What has become of content sharing? Let me go back and check real quick. Fortnite teaser art. The rain uniserated for hours before finally Among Us sedating. All right, you've lost me. At that point, that's not language anymore, all right? That's not language. That's not language. I don't know what's under the spoiler thing. Oh, is that what it was supposed to be? The rain continued for hours and then finally stopped? The rain uniserated for hours before finally Among Us sedating? All right, that we've broken it. We broke it at that point. That's no longer language. We've devolved. We've unlanguaged. We've unlearned words. Unwords your language. Oh, let's see. We were doing bulk entries still. Let's see. I need to put OSRs in. I need to do memes. And I think that's it. If Potato's still in chat, we do have Potatoes still. Not me Potato, other Potato. Potato Stealer. There we go. We be vibing. I do smell the turkey and potatoes that they is cooking out there. And it smells good. That might be the smell of dinner being ready, chat. That might legitimately be the smell of dinner being ready. You can give it random nonsense and it makes words out of it. That's obscene and also hilarious. Let me find Mimi's book real quick. So let's see. We made OSR's Golden Potato Tree today. We got all our book entries caught up. We gave everyone a chance to pay their respects. We shared all the new fun things. I might domain expansion one more time on everyone before we leave for the night. What am I looking for? I'm looking for Mimi's book. I guess if we're going by the old name, it'd be up here under A. That's Alpha Mike. That's Armor. That's Sophia. Oh, wait, no. If we did rename it, then it would be under L, right? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L. 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 Is this it? It is. There we go. Okay. 427.5. I don't know what year or what code they got here, but they got 2 more entries there whenever they want to put it in. There we go. They had blue, right? They were blue, right? It was definitely blue, right? Oh, jeez. I hope I didn't mess up the book. You're going to see if it knows the Booba Kiki effect. What's the Booba Kiki effect? I don't know what the Booba Kiki effect is. I hope Google does, because I don't. I'm very concerned. What is Booba Kiki? Let's see. Delete that. And delete this. There we go. Okay, we have OSRs, and I think that's it. OSR should be around here. OSR is right here. Literally at the end of the line. OSR definitely had blue. Sucking dick for chicken strip. I'm assuming that this is going to be an S, but you know, I'll wait for OSR's official verbiage on that. Thank you, OSR, for 12 whole freaking months of support. You're fantastic, mate. I do believe that is everything. Okay, so that is all of book entries. Let's go put our stuff away real quick, and we'll talk about future plans for next month. Next month's going to be busy stuffs, and then getting into January where we have Potato World Online launching. Well, I say launching, returning for its weekly course. Okay, you return what you miss, everything. The end of the universe. Don't worry, we restarted it. We turned it off and on again, so it's back. It's running again. Not much. We were just vibing, putting book entries in, things like that. Put you guys away. I don't think those guys have a spot, but whatevs. Put you guys back. Oh, good. Let's see. Which, by the way, Montana, speaking of book entries, you are currently at 270. Do you want to do something with those? Do you want to literally just, like, send me NBT data for a Minecraft book that has all the stuff you want in it? Let me show you what you actually have in your book currently. Because this is 270 on top of what you already have in your book. Let's see, where's N? H-I-J-K-L-M-N. There we go. There's your book currently. I will let you, if you want, screenshot. And I will count really quickly all the characters so you can clip it if you really need to know. You kind of want to restart? You came up with an entirely different idea? I mean, you could just turn the page. I mean, if that's a thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 80. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 90. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 95. You are currently in your book up to 95 characters. So that plus 270. Oh, there we go. What was your new idea? Do you actually going to write words? Or are you going to draw like a completely new image? Or like, I'm just curious. The Booba Kiki effect is the tendency of people to associate bubbly round shapes with boba. Sounds and sharp pointy objects with kiki, even in other languages, including ones that don't have phonetic sounds. Well, I mean, I definitely get boba being associated with, like, round balls or whatever, because, like, I know what boba are. But I don't know what kiki is, so I wouldn't immediately go with, like, pointy for kiki. But now you've cursed me with this knowledge, so I might. Boba. Can you just add 95 on the 270? It's a proper book ready idea. I mean, I could. If you literally just wish to give me a book that has 270 plus 95, I could replace that book with it, I suppose. Can't say boba? Booba. Reedy? Reedy? Ready? Reedy? Rayidi. Rody. Roddy. Let's see. Is there anything else that we needed to specifically settle in Minecraft? Because we could swap over and play some, like, I don't know, some browser games or something fun. Brain power. Ah, yes, of course. In Words, you can give you the data for it, yes. Oh, okay, I mean, yeah. If you wanted to, like, paste it into Discord or DMs or something like that, I could just literally paste it into your book. Are you sure you want to erase the forbidden 3-letter rocket ship? I'm in the wrong aisle. This is the correct aisle. Do you wish to erase the rocket ship? The whole rocket ship? Go do a sleep real quick, because I think it might be to the point we're going to spawn phantoms. Even though we have a mob switch on right now, phantoms will still spawn, and they will be not happy times for us. No, 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 not at all. And then, let's see. Do. Ah, there we go. You have a copy, you want to return it in a later book? Okay, that's fair. That is fair. Oh, we should break our ankles. We should get more fireworks, because I am running a little bit low on those. I mean, not like I'm running low on a back supply of them. I just mean, like, in my physical inventory. Currently, at the moment, I mean. Is there anyone else that has any book entries they'd like to put in beyond Montana? Oh, yeah. Oh, the thing. I was going to say, I never finished for anyone that's still in from the raid. This is the site of our new project. This is going to be like a crystal mushroom biome. A little sample palette has been placed here, where we've kind of made, like, dead trees, quote-unquote. They're not actually dead. Their life force is being sapped from them. And these crystalline structures that are effectively capturing living things like amber, and, like, you know, like the whole Jurassic Park amber thing. And we've got a bunch of animals over there that are specifically named from a previous event we had. And effectively, for any subscriptions today, specifically for the whatever amount of time we have left in stream, I will put a sign down somewhere, and that sign will eventually be one of these trees. Probably a little bit bigger, probably a little bit more unique, things like that. Plurbin, you have book entry? Oh, okay, yeah, we could do your book entry. Plurbin. We'll go do your book entry real quick. But this is the site. We haven't finished it yet. We still have this little section here. And then here, let's actually get up here in the sky and see what we're doing here. So we finished this whole area over here. We've got this section here, and I do want to extend it a little bit over here. So let's see. It will probably reach, like an area like over here. Like, we'll probably stop it around this area right here. Get it in a nice little section and kind of, like, feather it out. Make it look like the desert, like it couldn't really live. There was no life in the desert for it to absorb and continue growing from. So it'll probably stop around here, which means we need to flatten this area here, fill in the rest of this area here. But I want to get this area done because we got to start moving the animals from this little temporary spot over to where they're going to permanently live encased in their crystals over here. So we could start growing over this area and terraforming and everything. He said area. I said it multiple times even. The area, see. Amethyst crystals are echoes of the past. I mean, they are. These creatures are basically not allowed to live, but in a way living forever. They're not allowed to live their lives, but they are being kept alive, and the crystals are effectively draining them slowly of their life force that they're producing. So they're literally frozen in time. Areola? Boba? What's happening? Nothing. Nothing's happening. I don't know what you're talking about. There's no boba here. But yeah, so that's the current project that we're working on right now. We do still have, I have not forgot about Project Sinkhole. I have put that on pause for a moment because I'm lazy. There's really no better reason. I still have big plans for this, but I need to do a couple more things. Now that we have the mobs, the main reason was originally the mob switch, because they changed the way spawn chunks worked, and things were spawning over here and getting in the way and potentially destroying stuff. But I do want to make a proper world eater, though I also feel like that's kind of pointless. So I might just do like a bunch of just mining to get rid of this, because as fun as the TNT duper was, it's also kind of messy and it doesn't really do good for bedrock, and we also have a lot of water down there. So I want a better way to approach this without building this and rebuilding it over and over again, because I absolutely cannot destroy these walls. If I destroy these walls, I will ruin the thing I'm building here. And then we need to mess with the water structure some to make it do the effect that I want it to do. So that we'll return to that one. That we put a pin on that one. Naked women on wholesale? Twitch streamer? What? So, booba is fluffy, according to Google Translate. Boba or booba? Because booba can be fluffy. Some people here might prefer their booba fluffy. Let's go find Pie's book real quick. Wholesale. Whoops, I missed my ladder. Floofy. With floof. Much floof. Has floof. Yes, yes. Ouch, my face. Let's see. Pie, and pie. Aha, I got it correct. There we go, Pie. I've definitely not gotten used to that one in your absence, Pie. But we do have one whole book entry here left for you. Floofy booba, where? Chat. Flurries, of course, flurries. McDonald's flurries, delicious ice creams. We're hitting almost the 2-hour mark here. Boop. Boop bop. There we go. Giving Pie a moment to catch up. Doo-doo. And then let's see. We could do Neil.fun while we just vibe. In fact, we should do that. After we get Pie's book entry in, we'll go back up to the memorial site. We'll just leave that open in the background. You're streaming? No worries, Pie. We're just vibing while we wait for you to catch up. And, alright. Burn. Alley, burn. Thank you again, Pie, for all your support, mate. It's always appreciated. I say, let's just play some games and screw around a little bit while we vibe. And we'll probably wrap up stream within, like, the next 30 minutes or so. I'm not, like I said, it was going to be a short stream today. But we'll go find a nice tree we can chill under over here, so we don't have to worry about phantoms spawning. And we'll leave this running in the background. In fact, we could just chill, like, literally right here. We'll just leave this open in the background. Let's see, if I keep my browser open... let's see. I'll make it so that we could see it like that. There we go. The memorial's to the right. Let's grab this and bring it over here. Want to see something cool? I would love to see something cool. Is there something cool here for me to look at? Which one should we play? We've played Infinite Craft before. My vote would be for... I don't know if I'm going to tackle Password Game, chat. I don't know if we're going to do Password Game today. Since you're getting a new PC for Christmas, your B-Day / New Year's, you might actually be able to use the mic you got and teach you how to pronounce the language. Let's go! I might be able to learn something, chat. Seed blank. What is cool about Seed blank? Question mark? Which version of the game do you need to be on for Seed blank to be cool? It's another question you have to pose. If I had to vote for something now, I would say... Draw logos from memory. Life checklist. I don't know what the auction game is. Why not? Absurd trolley problems. That sounds fun. Draw perfect circle. I don't feel like that's ever going to be possible. I would say those. TF is paper? Paper? Like the thing you write on? What is paper? Oh, I don't actually know. What is paper? Paper, 0 folds. You have a piece of paper. It is 0.1 millimeters thick. I could fold it. Your paper is now 0.2 millimeters tall. Why did it go from thick to tall? The thickness of a strand of human hair. I can unfold it. Okay, I can fold it and fold it again. Paper is a thin, flexible sheet of material made from cellulose fibers that are pressed together and dried. It has many uses, including writing, printing, packaging, and more. So if I fold it again, it's now 0.4 millimeters tall. It's no longer thick, it's tall. The width of a grain of sand. Okay, I see where this is going. My paper is now 0.8 millimeters tall. The width of a pencil's tip. Chat, you don't understand. By the time we hit 50 folds, it's going to be like the size of the universe. Like it's going to be like planetary sized. It's going to be like the size of our actual galaxy. Like, I'm not even joking. Brev is an AI language model. Shh, don't say the quiet parts out loud. There's people that still don't know. I've taken a lot of time developing Brev.ai, okay? So pencil tip, fold it one more time. It's now the thickness of spaghetti. Spaghetti, I want spaghetti, chat. Now I'm getting hungry. Actually, no, I have snacks. I have these fancy peppermint bark, it's like dark chocolate peppermint bark. It's actually dark and white chocolate. You want me to have a peppermint bark? Should I have a peppermint bark, chat? Should I enjoy a peppermint bark? Brevard has 7 AI language models, including large language models, statistical modules. Chat, you can't break Brevard.ai, okay? Please. I need them, alright? They're a very important mod AI, okay? Let's fold it again. Let's see, what's twice as thick as spaghetti? Can I predict the spaghetti? Twice as thick as spaghetti? They did pencil already. What's twice as thick as spaghetti? What's something a universally known thing that's twice as thick as spaghetti? Do you have free will? Don't ask the AI if it has free will. It's going to lie to you. No matter what it says, it's a lie. Don't believe his lies. 2 spaghetti. The height of a ladybug. All right. 3.2 millimeters tall. The height of a ladybug. I wouldn't have gone with ladybug in my wildest dreams. What's twice as thick as a ladybug? The thickness of a sunflower seed. A singularity, of course, a single singularity. We went from sunflower seed to coffee bean. It's not technically a bean. I think it's technically also a seed. Just saying. 8 folds is now the width of a penny. I'm going to take a bite out of this chocolate. I like peppermint chocolate. It's so good. Are diamond pickaxes more edible in creative mode? Yes. Don't ask it cursed AI knowledge. Alright, what's wider? That's twice as wide as a penny. The height of a chicken egg. That's objective. I'm 9 folds in and I've hit chicken. Technically, it's more edible in creative mode because you can add different tags to it. Actually, I guess that's not a property of creative mode so much as it is a property of having like cheats or commands enabled. I'm gonna take another bite of this chocolate. I'm only gonna eat 1 piece. I'm not gonna eat like 1 piece while we do this. Oh, I actually got it right this time. Impossible. 10 folds. I'm now the height of a hummingbird, chat. By 50, it's going to be the size of the universe. Or galaxy, at least. Are diamond ingots edible in Minecraft? Yes. Basketball. Okay. 2 basketballs. What is a beach ball? I'm thinking balls. A bowling pin. That's a big bowling pin. Are bowling pins that big? Cooked pumpkin seeds are edible in Minecraft creative mode. Cheeto. We've hit Cheeto. 13 folds in and we've hit kitty. We go to person? Yay, average woman. We've hit average woman, chat. 14 folds and we've already average woman sized. So it's going to be a little bit over 3 meters tall now. What's 3 meters tall? Elephant? I don't know. Car. The length of a Volkswagen Beetle. 15 folds in. NBA player. We're going full Volkswagen Beetle. All right. A bus. A giraffe. The height of a giraffe. 6 6/3 meters tall. Let's fold the giraffe. My paper is now 13.1. The height of an oak, about the height of an oak tree. Okay, we're the size of a tree. So next we're going to go, I don't know, like a building. The length of a blue whale. Okay, no, we went bigger. So now next skyscraper. Skyscraper's got to be next, right? Skyscraper's next. A Boeing 747. Oh, that's one of the ones that hasn't crashed yet. That's the size of them before they crash. They get really compact once they commit their cardinal purpose. Falling. All right, we're at 19 folds, and we're already at a friggin' 747. The Statue of Liberty. 20 folds in. We're at a Statue of Liberty. Now, honestly, I have been to the Statue of Liberty. It's really not all that's that cracked up to be. Like, I wouldn't even recommend it. Like, if you go to New York, there's tons of cool places I could recommend you visit. Statue of Liberty, really not one of them. Like, I really, like, it's a pain in the ass, and it's really kind of underwhelming. Like, I don't know if you could see. Those are people right there. See all those little specks? Like, those things right there are people. They're, like, almost the size of the mouse cursor. Like, the Statue of Liberty is really not as big as you think it is. Like, it's probably, like, 4 houses tall or something, you know what I mean? Like, so like 40, 80 feet, I don't know, 104.9 meters tall. I guess it tells you literally how tall it is. But that's also to like the tip of its torch. Like the statue itself starts here and goes to there. This is like a base that it's on. You don't believe the statue is twice the size of a 747's wingspan? Yeah, it's not that tall. It's not that tall. It's really not that tall. So let's fold the Statue of Liberty, and now we get the height of the Gateway Arc, the half of a McDonald's. this is what Mommy McDonald and Daddy McDonald looked like before they made Little McDonald. 21 folds in, and we're already like taller than skyscrapers. What? This is a 747 for ants. Eiffel Tower, chat. We are now at Eiffel Tower height. Are we going to hit Twin Towers or like what are we going to hit next? Okay, this is what? The tallest building in the world? The Barrage Khalifa? Did I say that right? Khalifa? 23 folds. We're not even halfway to 50, chat. And we're already like one of the tallest man-made structures. I definitely didn't say that right. Let me have this, Montana. We're at 23 folds in, and we're already at like the tallest man-made structure. Your paper is now the length of the Kentucky Derby. I don't know what that is. I'm assuming it's a horse race because it has horses. You really want to visit the Burj? I feel like what's sacrifice gonna do? Triple boop, you monster. How dare you boop with your land of frozen time? Alright, well at least he didn't drop an anvil on me. Alright, what's twice the size of the Kentucky Derby? The length of Central Park. Central Park is really big. So now I'm really flat. I reminded him of his power. Central Park is, like, really large. Like, it is, like, the majority of Manhattan, I feel like. Not literally. But it is huge. How did that happen twice? Oh, yeah, that's right. Both Brev and Sacrifice have individual commands. You monsters. Wait, if one of you smooshes me, one of you should be able to smoosh me. Why do those work separately from one another? Oh, my ears. Everything about my ears. What are we gonna hit? No.
Not always a bit.
What is that clip? Wait, there's a command I could do. Play clip, right?
Sometimes it's just about the...
There's a command that lets me play the clip that someone linked in chat now. I don't remember what it was. I posted it in Discord. One second. Where is my Discord? Oh, it's right here. It's this browser. One second. I don't want to dox mod chat. Where is, there it is. Stop clip. Watch clip. It's watch clip, not play clip. I'm dumb. Okay. Let's try this again. Watch clip. Does that work? It does not work. Did I spell it wrong? Play a clip that was posted in chat. No, that's the command. Maybe a mod has to post it? So, like, wait, if I copy and paste it, will it work? Watch clip. Does that work? No, I don't see it working. Maybe that command is just broken. L. Alright, well, we could just watch it the old school way, manually. Eiffel Tower, chat. We are now at Eiffel Tower height. Are we going to hit Twin Towers? No! Jay Schlatt would be proud, okay? Jay Schlatt would be proud. Anyway, let's fold Central Park. What do we get? The length of the Las Vegas Strip. Las Vegas, kind of smaller than I thought, I guess. Tato, can we see that clip we get from me? Imagine the same CDI Zelda one. How many clips do you have on your channel? That's the question. Brev, if you want to shout out Jordan, that's up to you. That was so good. All right, let's fold the Vegas Strip. Taller than Mount Everest. Which is funny because Mount Everest, I don't even think is like literally, it's not literally the tallest mountain. It's just like the tallest, like well-known mountain. Like there are way taller mountains that are just not really known of. I'm fairly confident at least. I don't know this for certain. Deeper than the Marianas Trench now. Your hair is so gamer. Honestly, your whole outfit is so gamer. Can ad quote be expanded to allow VIPs? Yeah, we might be able to do that. I have to look into it. I don't know if I could actually do that. I should be able to do that. Let's fold Mount Everest. Let's fold your mom's legs. Oh. No, that would be the Marianas Trench. Okay, it's just that much wider. All right. What happens? What is deeper than the Mariana Trench? The length of Rhode Island. Honestly, I kind of thought Rhode Island would be smaller than that. That's because half the stuff being said is the mods. I mean, that's fair. All right. What's twice the length of Rhode Island? The altitude at which space begins. We are now breaching the planet's atmosphere at 30 folds. Surely we're not going to get bigger than the galaxy by 50, right, chat? Right? 31 folds. Longer than the Suez Canal. Man, Suez anal. Suez seas anal. I don't know what that is. Fold it, double it, and pass it to the next person. Now as long as the Grand Canyon. English, how do even? The Mariana Trench is your mom's legs. Oh! Suez. Sue susses. Easy sus. Sus easy. Suez Canal. The boat gets stuck there. It's now reached the 32-bit integer limit. Tato versus geography. I'm not good at geography, okay, chat? This is a well-known thing. If I did GeoGuessr, I would fail. Miserably. So clearly the next question is, chat, should we try GeoGuessr? Fold the Grand Canyon. 500 laps around the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Not as impressive. My brain doesn't know how big that is. My paper is now longer than California. All right, let's fold that. My diameter is now longer than the diameter of Pluto. Damn, Pluto only be 2 Californias? That's crazy. Pluto's only 2 Californias small. Could you imagine that? No wonder it's not called a planet no more. Pluto L. Pluto's only 2 Californias. Could you imagine? Imagine being humiliated. Being only 2 Californias wide.
Souls ready to be judged. Harrison, you tag me in videos like every fucking day. I don't ever
All
respond.
right,
Take
what's 2 Plutos? Mars. Mars is 2 Plutos. Mars L. Let's go. All right, we're hitting planets now, chat. We're hitting planets. We're only 36 folds in. We got 14 folds to 50.
Harrison, you tag me in videos like every fucking day. I don't ever respond. Take a hit.
The distance from New York to Sydney is the length of 2 Marses. Mars is tiny. Wow, I didn't realize how tiny Mars was. That's kind of crazy. All right, let's fold Sydney. Poor Sydney. 38 folds is tall enough to wrap around the Earth. So the circumference of Earth. So what's 2 Earth circumference? Mars is half the size of Earth. I mean, pretty much. Fold the Earth. All right, now we're longer than the... So we're wider than Neptune is thick. Okay, great. Let's fold Neptune. Saturn without its rings. Everyone discounts the rings all the time. Poor Saturn. It's always got to be naked. 3,000 kilometers. All right, well, we're now at 100,000 kilometers. Every fold here is now going to be doubling Saturn's. Will we get your ass? I don't know about my ass. I think Uranus is smaller than Saturn. Definitely bigger. All right, let's fold. Okay. The diameter of Proxima Centauri, a red star. We are literally the size of a star now, chat. Another fold. 42 folds. After only 42 folds, your fold is now... it won't let me fold anymore. Has reached... Wait. We have reached the moon. So from the surface of Earth to the moon in 42 folds. I can't fold it anymore. It won't let me go any bigger than that. I wanted to leave my universe behind. I wanted to fold so much that we leave our galaxy behind. Because think about this. You're literally doubling this number every time you fold it. Is the closest star to the sun? Like beyond our sun, you mean? It's actually tiny. Literally. Honestly, people don't realize how far away our moon is from our planet. Like, I think I've said this little fun fact before on stream. Like, the distance between the surface of our planet, like Earth, and the surface of the moon, in that distance, you could fit literally every single planet in our solar system. In between that space. Yes, Jupiter. Like, yes, all of them. Yes, your answer to yes, all of them. Like, yes, they will be literally kissing butt to mouth, but like they will be fitting in that space. That is to let that sink in. Just how much space is between the moon and our planet. It's crazy. The universe is crazy. The scale of things is just astronomical, literally. Astronomy. All right, now the real question is: do we GeoGuessr? GeoGuessr. How bad am I at GeoGuessr? Play now. Do I have to pay for it? I don't want to sign up. Do I have to sign up, chat? Wait, I'm gonna, in case it doxes me. I'll sign in as me. I have to pay? I have to pay? There was a free option, right? Where was the free option? GeoGuessr. I got 3 locations. I could play for free 3 times today. Let me play for free. Holy crap, I don't know where we are. Do I have unlimited time? Northgate vehicle hire. It's in euros, so it's somewhere in Europe? Yeah, they ruined it with capitalism. Tires. Alignment. Tire alignment place. I can't see license plates. I guess that would be too easy. Yes, Europe, chat. Holy crap, that's Britain. Is it? I don't know. It's the rest of the world. You could play GeoGuessrs in only America and I would fail miserably, okay? But a lot of these cars are Audis. And I don't know what the hell that car's logo is. Is this... I'm trying to guess from cars. Like, are there a lot of Mercedes? Because Mercedes in America are expensive, fancy, imported cars, but everywhere else, they're just like the normal car. That's Volkswagen. I'm assuming somewhere in Germany, because Volkswagens? That's a Mercedes truck. That's a Mercedes. That's a Volkswagen. Signs Tato? I mean, I got telephone numbers, but I don't know what those area codes are. What is a 6061 area code? Car brands, no they don't. My brain doesn't know and I got 30 seconds to guess. Do I have to guess once the time is up? I don't know what that tall structure is, but it's big. If every car is in a Volkswagen, it's not Germany, that's fair. Street sign? I don't know, somewhere in England. Somewhere in England. Luan alone. Parking? Disco Ka Pharmakelia. 2-hour parking? I don't know. I can move? Oh, I can move. Oh, I don't know if that necessarily helps me. Oh, wait, I had to guess before it was over? Oh, it was Ireland. I would never got that. I would have said... Alright, look. If I was actually guessing somewhere, I would have literally... Actually, I would have said UK. So I would have said, like, somewhere, like, over here. I would have randomly stuck it in the middle over here. So, honestly, I would have been a stone throw across the pond, so to speak, away. Like, alright, I would have never guessed Ireland. I should have, but I never would have. Okay, start next round. So now I know. I have to guess before time's up. Holy crap, I don't know. Zimbabwe. Africa? I'm going because of the climate. Nothing else, okay, chat? Don't read into that. Just because the sand. I don't even know the names I'm saying. They used euros. They did use euros. Is that a normal thing? Is that a normal thing? I'm literally only saying Africa because I don't know any better. Does this literally say... Malika, Hamasu? I don't know this language. UK is pounds, Ireland is still euros. Oh, that might have been a clear giveaway for me then. I still have a minute. Neeks Sao. I don't know what that means. Why is the ground blurred here? I guess it's like blurring out the vehicle. Nice tree. I don't think we're gonna find a lot of businesses here. I don't know, I'm literally gonna just throw a peg in somewhere in Africa because I literally am an uncultured America. This could be India. This literally could be anywhere in the world. It could literally be somewhere in like South Mexico for all I know. I literally have no idea. Nyang, Suli, Fans Club. I don't know. I'm gonna guess. No, not there. I'm just literally doing the middle of Africa. As middle of Africa as I can get. Guess. Yo, I was at least in the right country. Hey, I will take that W. Google Street View doesn't cover most of Africa. Go to Kenya. Where is here? Dakar? Where's Kenya? Tato, check your DMs real quick. Not the right country, the right continent. Okay, fine, right continent. I got the right continent, guys. All right, I got the right continent. I'm pleased with that. Halfway across the continent. Guys, okay, I'm uncultured American, okay? Literally, if I could somehow refine this to only America, I would still fail miserably, okay? Where is Kenya? Like, out of this whole country, out of this whole continent. I'm literally terrible at this. Oh, here it is. I actually would have been further away if I would have went with Kenya. Like, actually. By me just randomly guessing in the middle here, I got closer. All right, next round. Chat, you're welcome to help all you want. Let's see. Oh, jeez. Is Kenya? Are we in Kenya? Why is Minecraft Java so weird? Mexico? Oh, let's see. That's like a very Spanish-style roofing, right? Like the whole shingles thing. So yeah, Mexico definitely. And this is palm trees? Palm trees? That's South America, not Africa. Yeah, no, definitely. Trees say South America. Oh, wait, we're getting to town. Give me the town. This truck is moving so slow. Kubuntu? Ooh, I don't know what any of these words mean. Ubuntu? Those aren't no, but I don't know what these are. Ubuntu? Primus. As in Linux. I don't know, yeah? I have a street. I have a minute left, chat, not even a minute. Signs. I don't know what these words are. Is that Mexican? Is that Spanish? I don't know these words. I don't know these words. Oh, let's see if no, I don't want to go there. Like, Brazil? I don't know. Uganda Knuckles? Sonic the Hedgehog? I don't know, Brazil? I have 22 seconds left. I don't know, I'm guessing, I'm randomly, is that Mexican? I'm randomly guessing Brazil. I should have went with Kenya. Chat, you led me astray. I should have went with Kenya. It was literally my first guess. I said, is that Kenya? All right, mostly that was a meme, but literally would have got it right. Yeah, I didn't expect, honestly, once chat was like, oh, the trees, I'm like, yeah, I know, that definitely looks more like, more like palm trees and stuff. I was 100% on board. The gaslighting worked. You guys gaslit yourself first. It's Rwanda. That is crazy. Let's see. I'm going to Brazil. I didn't. Rwanda. All right, finish game. Was that all the free ones we got? I got 3 free locations. I played it, right? I get 3 more. Okay, I'm not complaining. No exit impasse. France? Is that French? Impasse? Is that French? Impasse is French, right? Let's get down the road here, find something with street signs. Route. Canada? There's a lot of English mixed with a lot of French. This could be Canada. I don't know what Canada looks like. Doesn't look up Rwanda. I'm not looking up those words. Quebec? Yeah, I would guess Canada, because this doesn't look very French, but it has French words. Where's Quebec? It's on the left side or Toronto? I'm gonna play it safe. I'm gonna go in the middle of Canada. Canada's so huge, though. I still have a minute and change. French English word, obviously Canada. I mean, that's where my brain goes to. Area, secteur, ends fin. All right. Where in Canada? I don't know anywhere in Canada. Saskatchewan, Winnipeg, Ontario. I don't know. Like, line up from New York. I could do that. Montreal. That's definitely Canada. I'm going with Canada. We're definitely going Canada. I just don't know where in Canada. So I'm gonna pick Montreal. It's a big city. It's by Toronto. It's in Quebec. I'm gonna just say we're right there, and I'm gonna guess. Yo, let's go! That was actually huge. Ottawa. Let's go. Okay, maybe I'm not as bad as I thought. I'm definitely that bad, chat. Just give me this, okay? Gas me up just a little bit, okay? Okay. It's okay. Friends can glaze friends, okay? That's it. No homo. You got it in the right country. Is that the bar? You could tell by the speed limit sign. All right, next round. You gave you the entire answer. You did. Oh, did you actually know? Is this Montreal? Is this literally, like, actually the exact location you said? Or was it just, like, really close to the area you said? Actually, yeah, you said Montreal. You did say Montreal, and that is literally, like, the next town over from Montreal. So that's stupidly close. All right, next round. It's English France. Oh, God. Atlantic. They're in the ocean. Yeah, that could just be fashion. I need parking signs. Neplata? Patak? Is that Polish? That's not Russian. It's somewhere in Europe, right? I'm looking for more signs. The brush stash. What, the wheels? Looks too sunny to be Russia. No, it's definitely not Russian. I would recognize Russian. Definitely somewhere in Europe, though, right? Poland? Where's Poland? Czech? Where's that at? I don't. This is the problem, chat. I'm somewhere over here, right? Ukraine, Hungary, Czech. I'm just like somewhere over here. We'll go with a major town, because this looks like a big city. I don't know, is Prague? Prague's got a black blip on it, so... Prague? Poland's next to Germany? Do I go over here or do I go over here? You don't think it's Polish? I'm gonna stay here. Prague is the capital. I'm gonna go with Prague. How did you shh, don't speak of these things. I'm gonna guess this way. I'm gonna guess this way, alright? That's not bad! That's literally not bad! That's literally not bad. That's fantastic even. Why am I actually being good at this? How am I actually being good? Okay, Croatia. Or Zagreb. Zagreb. Prague. Yeah, Prague. Zagreb. Alright, next round. I'm actually doing good. We're actually cracked at this, chat. With our brain cells combined, we have at least a brain cell. Goats? I can't read what that sign says. Who has goats? Carbonella? This is Russia. This is Russia. We are somewhere in Russia, for sure. For sure. Potato's brain cells switched off. I'm funneling the chats. This is somewhere that wants to be Italy and Russia. Street signs, very, very Russia. Yes. I don't know where the hell in Russia we would be. This is Russia, though, right? Is there any... There's no big buildings. Bok. Yeah. You're gonna have to teach you how to pronounce a lot of... You're gonna have to teach me how to pronounce a lot of things. I don't speak English, not to mention every other language. I know we have a lot of time to guess. So there's a big city over there. So if we were in Russia somewhere... Where's Russia? Big cities in Russia. There's a lot of empty space in Russia. Is there coast somewhere? Are we near water? I'm gonna guess we're near water. So I'm gonna go, like, I don't know, up here? Oh, I don't know where I am. Looks like South Russia? South Russia? Like near Mongolia? How about this, right here? I can't tell if there's a river, but this is a big name, so I'm assuming it's a bigger city. North would be colder? Alright, we have 28 seconds. I'm gonna guess whatever that word is. Okay, no, I was more in Ukraine, whoops. Okay, we're definitely not that close. Same continent, guys. Hey, same continent. Yeah, no, Ukraine definitely would have been a better guess. Ukraine, but I was in the same, like, latitude, okay? Not even same continent. Same continent. It's just all of that continent. Same landmass, okay? ChatGPT helped you fix your data pack again? Let's go. You didn't get the same continent. You guessed Asia. Shh. No. Same continent, guys. Same continent. Finish game. Okay, we did 2 out of 3 really good. Okay, we can't play again. So that was our freebies. Honestly, that wasn't that bad. Oh, we didn't do Wordle for today. Should we do Wordle and then we'll wrap up stream? My roommates did message me saying that dinner was ready, so I will probably say that this would be a good time to wrap up. No one else has redeemed anything, so let's do our Wordle for the day, and let's end with that. Hello, canal. You have now salmonella. I don't want salmonella. You couldn't be worse. Shh. Let's do Wordle. I just need to, like, bookmark this. All right, let's see. Yeah, let me Wordle. Go away, whatever you are. Play. I don't want to log in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-letter words. Let's see. Chimps. Chimp. That's a word, right? That counts as a word? Let's start with chimp. Tato, you have a prosel? I'm listening. Better be at least 22 karat, or I swear to God, I'm walking out that door. Make Tato cry if it was at 2 a.m. right now and you weren't outside for 16 hours today. That's my secret pie. I'm always crying. All right, I'm gonna start with chimp. I was about to chat, if it would have literally been chimp, just first try, random word, I would have shit yourselves collectively. Literally would have shit yourselves collectively. Okay, well, we got ch, but there's no imp. We got to remove the simp from chip. Use 3 bonks, you get counter bonk, but you add something to the time capsule? What? You could add something to the time capsule with potato chips. Chunk? Chunk. That's... I messed that up so bad. Chunk. There we go. Oh, okay is there. Chuck, like to throw? C-H... No, there's no U. Chalk? Chalk? It could be chalk. No, it's not chalk. There has to be a vowel in there. So, O's, E's, choke, C-H-O-K, no, it wouldn't be it. Cheek? It could be cheek. Well, we'll at least find if E's in there. So let's see, what vowels do we have left? A, E, O, that's it. It has to be E or O, because every English letter has to have a vowel in it. It's basically like a rule. Okay, so it has to be something with an O. So C-H-O, something something, O-O-K, something okay. Cho. I mean, we could just show... if we find out if the O is here or here, it basically gives us the word. So we can't lose this. It's literally impossible for us to lose this now. Because one of these 2 letters has to be O. Chode. I mean, I could type that in just for the sake of... just the sake for getting the O. I guess we could do this. Chook. It won't let us, right? I didn't know chook was a word. Okay, well, C-H-O something K? Choosk? Choop? Chopk? What the hell is this word? Chosk? Chalk? There's no other word that this could be, right? Let's go! Chalk it up to Montana. Get into the last one. Read your message? Which one? You don't have enough and stream is ending soon? How many points do you has? How do you not have enough points? Jordan, you're in like every stream. How do you not have enough potato chips? Like genuinely. Chock full of nutrients. 799. How about this? How about this? I'll make you... Oh, that is fair. You do check Discord a lot. All right, how about this? I'll give you a loan because you should get like 250 from raiding with us tonight. And that would give you over 1,000. So I'll let you give an item. I'll pretend you redeemed it. And then after stream, once you finish, like once you've gotten the points from the raid and everything, you have to come back and redeem it. Is that a deal? And then I'll disable. So I won't disable the redeem until after you've redeemed. Deal? Okay. So what would you like to offer then? And we'll go back to game real quick. And this will be where we wrap up too. So if chat has a suggestion as to who we raid, I am open to suggestions. Let me get back to the video game. Chubk. Not Chubk. Not the Chubk. Oh, all right, let's see. Let's get back into base. An iron sword. The meaning behind it is your uncle who died from cancer was a blacksmith. Okay. You know what, then? I think it's only fitting that we buy the iron sword from a blacksmith. Should be able to do that. Let's see. Which one of you is my OG blacksmith? You're toolsmith. You're toolsmith. There we go. An unbreakable iron sword, even. I need to get more emeralds. It's a very expensive blacksmith. Boop, boop, beep, bop, blip. There we go. swamp villager head. That's not blacksmith. You're not blacksmith. You're a blacksmith. There we go. Thank you. Chub will forever be a word. Stop. You monster. All right, let's see. What did you want to name the iron sword? Sword of Jordan. Did you want to name it after your uncle? Absolute chunk. Wait, I have an anvil up here. It doesn't matter. I'm already down the stairs at this point. You can name it anything you like. Eric? Alright. Eric. Just like that? Is that a fitting sword? Alright. Alrighty then. And then this will be the last offering. We'll go back up. And then I will consume foods. We take the long route. We take the journey. You're going to start saving for more VIPs because it's funny? I mean, that's entirely up to you, Sacrifice. Jordan, thank you for the offering. Thank you everyone else as well. It means a lot to me, genuinely does. That we could just sit here and vibe and talk about silly stuff and do silly things while, you know, like, I don't know how to say it in any other way besides if I knew, like, let's say it was me personally, like, the day that I pass, if anyone else was going to mourn me, in any way, shape, or form, I hope it would be something similar to this. Not where they're sad, not where they're remorseful, not where they're filled with regret, but where they could play games with friends and reminisce about good times and spread good vibes. That's what I would hope, chat. And I feel like, because I'm so related to my dad, I feel like that's what they would want too. I obviously can't speak for them, but I'd like to think that I know them well enough to know that they would rather see me smiling and laughing and having a good time while remembering them fondly than moping around. So, thank you, Dad, for everything. And thank you, chat, for always being here. But with that said, I do think it's about time. I smell the delicious turkey and potatoes. My name is literally being called. It's time for food. So let's find someone to raid out to. Who all is live right now? Let's see. Let's pop open Twitch real quick. Let's mute me so I don't hear myself. What we got? Nbents is live. We can do an Nbents raid. In fact, that'll probably be a good one to jump to. Yep, we do Nbents. They're doing some sports ball. Isn't that like a Thanksgiving thing too? I just remember from growing up, like literally, I would be kicked off the television because my family members wanted to watch the sports ball. All right, let's do an Nbents raid. I have an addiction? I don't know what you're talking about. Oh my god, this stuff did not age well. Which one? You're going to be like a dragon with all the VIPs. That's fine with me. Oh. All right, let's see. Don't cry because they died. Smile because they lived happily. Exactly, Hyperfox. That's exactly my sentiment. I don't like to think of it as grieving a loss, so much so as celebrating a life. And like I said, I feel like anyone out there that cares about anyone, they would want the same thing for their loved ones. It's always going to be a sad thing when you lose someone, and nothing's going to make you unlose that loss. But don't remember the last tragic moments. Remember all the good moments before that. That's the best thing I could think, and that's the thing I would want to leave behind. So these moments, chat, when one day I kick that proverbial bucket, maybe literally, maybe that's how I die, I trip over a bucket, fall down some stairs, and break my neck. When I eventually do, remember this stupid joke that I made about it instead of anything else. Fake lawyer, thank you so much for the follow, man. Welcome to Team Tater. Whoop whoop. All right, let's do Nbents raid /raid Nbents. We do NBen's raid. We swap over to this seat here. I can close the browser there. And let me just, before I forget, close out of Minecraft, because I will accidentally leave it up and then something will happen. Oh, yikes, that age. There's I can't believe you got away with this. Oh no, they have a lot. They have, all right, ever since the Escal drama happened, I literally have been getting recommended like every single video they ever had that I guess people started commenting on, where it literally first comment on every video is, ooh, that didn't age well, where it's like, I can't believe I got away with this, and stuff like, literally stuff like that. It's all been foreshadowing. He knew all along. Oh, well, guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me. Thank you, everyone, for stopping by. Thank you for everyone that gave gifts. They're all incredibly thoughtful, and I love you all you precious beings for it. But if you are just joining us now, we are wrapping up stream, but don't go anywhere. Stick around for the raid. Earn yourself some free potato chips in the process. And speaking of potato chips, if you've earned any hanging out with us tonight, I can always recommend something to spend them on, and that would be the Pogtato, or any other fun emotes that you might enjoy. Let's spam some emotes, spam some support for our fellow Twitch streamers. If you like what you see, want to make sure you don't miss out on the next stream, consider dropping us a follow here on Twitch. You can also do !socials in chat, gain access to our community Discord and Twitter. We always announce when we go live there next. We stream every day that starts with a T at 3:30 CST. With that said, we might do a Tater Day stream this Saturday. We might. So if you guys are in the Discord and following on Twitter, you'll get that notification to let you know that we are going live. If not, we will definitely be back Tuesday. We might be doing RL Craft Tuesday. I say might. Assuming I could get everything working properly. Get everyone on at the same time. But yes, it will be chaos. Quite literally, all of the chaos. With that said, guys, thank you for all the follows. Thank you for all the biddies, the subs. Thank you for all the chat supports, the hanging out. Thank you for everything. You're amazing. You're fantastic. And most importantly, you're valid. Don't let anyone tell you anything different.
Potato, are you playing Among?
Is it this Saturday? Oh, then we might be streaming that this Saturday. Yeah. I planned on it. I haven't looked at my calendar to see what day it was. So we might be doing Among Us stream this Saturday. But with that said, guys, you have an absolutely fantastic night, and I'll potentially see you all this Saturday. Later, taters. Bye-bye.
Tuning out of starlight, the innocent lifetime flickers and flashes under a canvas. No, nobody seems worth it, while the feeling's sophisticated. The view is so restrained. The past is nearing closer and closer. This emptiness, it's just a blank slate, waiting for pain to interfere. It's quite complex, but what I know